Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, Ultimate Autographs universe, and welcome in to the Ultimate Autographs live break room from Chicagoland, Illinois, for a little ripping and sipping. A little waking and breaking, wakey, eggs and breaky. It's time for your first break of the morning. Good morning, Derek Kissinger, Lions fan 420. You're excited about tonight, I'm sure. Excited, nervous, all the emotions that go with your team playing on a Monday night. I'll be there a week from now with 2 real dog water teams and the Dolphins and the Jets being subjecting the country to that nonsense. But it's not about that. It's about the Lions, Ravens, as I like to call them, the Ryans. The Lions, Ravens tonight. We'll go over these games that happened yesterday. Go Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, I'm sure Mike and I will have a little weekend recap for you. But you know, we gotta hit them with it. Never been happier to see a team from Ohio win yesterday. That Browns defense, dude.
Yeah.
That Browns defense and special teams.
Bears
Wowzers.
fans rejoice.
I know.
They aren't impenetrable, you know?
I just like that the Browns were wearing brown uniforms and brown helmets.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
That might be their good luck charm.
maybe.
If they're able to knock off the Packers and Jordan Love, who knocked off the Lions, then
Right.
sky's the limit for the
Oh,
Browns team,
man,
right?
that NFC North is just going to be all sorts of...
Weird.
Yeah, it's going to be very... I don't think incestuous is the right word, but you know what I mean.
No, yeah, but I mean, back and forth.
It is your host, Rip Camelucci, 9:04 a.m. Central Standard Time here on September 22nd, 2025. And to my left, your right, we have my co-host and producer, Muscles Mike Marinara, Mike Napolitano. How you doing, Bubba? Bread.
Well, bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
It was an entertaining weekend because it was Riot Fest. I had a free ticket. I got to experience a little bit of Riot Fest on Friday, and by a little bit, I saw Census Fail and Scott Darling, and that was it.
Hey.
I left early for the Boomers game. They were losing the entire game, came back 10-6 victory. They were 1 win away from the championship. They lose Saturday night, and then they lose by 1 run in the 9th inning Sunday night. So they lost the championship at home. But the other team that I was covering, the Cougars, not a walk-off, grand slam in the top of the 10th in a game 5 do or die. So, yeah, they got the job done. So at least one of my teams that, 2 teams that make the finals, you got to come away with some hardware, right?
1 for 2 ain't bad.
One for 2 isn't bad, but I love my Boomers too much. But the White Sox concluded their home season I was at that final game. It's been a crazy baseball weekend. I missed a little bit more of the shows that you got to see, and I did get to see a little bit of football. So right before the Boomers game, we were watching the tail end of the Bears game, and before I left the Sox game, I was watching the start. So it's been a sports-filled weekend, and let's hope it's a sports-filled week here in the break room with all the heat that we're pulling.
Well, it's definitely filled with boxes. That is for sure, no doubt. You mentioned your White Sox. You know another little team that's not mathematically eliminated from the wild card yet?
Your Marlins?
Swept the Rangers, second series win in a row, 7 wins in a row. There might have been the second sweep in a row. And still not mathematically out of it, which is just very
all
fun.
Of their games.
More or less, and we need some help, but like it's still any person on this planet that actually calls themselves a Marlins fan would not have expected us to be even in this situation right now.
Yeah, I didn't have the
It was a
Marlins
week ago,
doing
2
this.
weeks ago. I was like, oh my goodness, we're square in third. What a fun season. And yeah, Derek, you're not wrong. The Dolphins did not embarrass themselves last week on Thursday night on the
No, yeah, they didn't.
Delivery TV channel.
Hey, maybe that's all the Dolphins need is that big stage to play on Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football, and then they'll
They'll be like, hey, we can't embarrass ourselves.
yeah, they're like we got to show
Week
up. The
one
country's
against
watching.
the Colts, no one's watching us.
Yeah.
Let's not show up. But Monday night, Thursday night, all right. I guess we'll give it a half an effort. Hey, let's take care of the housekeeping, huh?
Yeah.
This is a pair of dice right here, everybody. What's this for? Well, we're going to roll this dice, and that's going to determine how many times we randomize your names in our 8-spot divisional breaks. We need 6 or higher to really zhuzh them up real nice. Let's see what we get here. Mike, what do you think it's going to be?
525.
That's oh, brother, I think you're going to be,
Oh, I was close.
that was 4.
Yeah, it was close.
What did it
521 off.
roll earlier? No, I think I clicked it earlier.
Did you?
And because I think there was a timestamp there, and it was 6, but I think it was the same combination that got 6 last night.
Oh. All right, well, we can roll again.
I'm going to roll with that. Everyone cool with that? All 8 of us here? We can agree?
6? Yeah. That's
All right.
not too bad.
Now let's check out what our chase wheel spin is going to be. This, of course, a representative of every series that we have here on our live break page, which is now being linked there in your chat. Keep up with me, folks. It's a fun ride, trust me. So that's every series that we have here up on our website live for your breaking pleasure. Whatever this lands on, any breaks that close in that series on this show, win or lose, everybody that bought into that break will be entered into a chase wheel spin for a top spot drawing for a $1 to $100 Ultimate Autograph store credit. So that's what is at stake. Those are the stakes. Here we go. What do we got? Gonna be very nice.
Oh, okay.
Our game day series. Game day, 14 boxes left, 5 headliners left. I imagine we're still working with some gift cards in there, perhaps, or some store credit for fantasy points from week 2. 5 headliners left. Terry McLaurin, Nico Collins, JSN, as well as TJ Watt and Jonathan Taylor. Those last 2 both on spectacular speed flexes. We'll get to that in just a momento. No, the chase isn't 6. The chase is game day. I take 1 weekend off, and I'm rusty. Cool. Let's check out what we got on our classic top to bottom rundown, top to bottom Ardeezy, as it were. We are halfway to go in a mini double box break. 22 minis, 10 headliners remain in these minis, including one of the baddest dudes to lace it up on defense, Ray Lewis. Warren Moon, Hall of Famer on the beautiful Oilers right there. John Elway. Nice, bigger John Elway autograph later on in this rundown, but the 2-time Super Bowl winner, Hall of Famer, John Elway. Followed up, you got number 7. How about 7, 8, 9? Number 8, Troy Aikman there on the Dallas.
7 did what to 9?
Brother, the 90s were weird. Puka Nakua on that standard Rams mini. He's having a great year so far. I don't know why I said it like an Irish. He's having a great year. Puka Nakua.
Aye.
Curtis Martin on the Patriots flash right there. Best signature in the game, Curtis Martin on that Patriots flash. Calvin Johnson, Megatron, transformed onto a mini helmet right there. Megatron on the mini, in addition to unphotographed but secondary nonetheless. Ricky Williams, Michael Vick, and Anquan Bolden. That is your minis. Those are 4 away, halfway home in the minis. They're halfway home in the minis. Pop this breaking link in here one more time. Just because it looks like that didn't quite make it to YouTube. So I want everyone to be able to have a chance, an opportunity at these spots, because there's only 8 of them per break. And
They fill up fast.
hey, 8's not a big number.
No. And some of you that are sitting here going, yeah, well, they don't fill up as fast as I think Mike's saying. Relatively, I mean, you're not always necessarily able to make it into the break room. You can't be here 24/7. We understand that. But
Look, Mike, all I'm saying,
it's going to go while you're not looking.
there's only 5 spots left in this double box break for the practice squad.
That'll
We've seen
start
crazier things happen.
That'll start.
That's
rolling.
actually very attainable.
Yes.
Considering all things. But trick play, practice squad, football mixer. Where am I? 24 boxes, 12 headliners, a little something in here for everybody, including for Mike and myself. This Dan Marino, Dan the man, one of the most dominant quarterbacks of his era, when all the quarterbacks that hold the records now were breaking them. Who were they passing? Dan Marino in nearly every category by himself, head and shoulders above the rest of his peers. Dan Marino on the throwback jersey. Let's see. Jamar Chase on the white Bengals mini with the orange pen right there, looking mighty, mighty fine. Jim Kelly, the Hall of Famer, 4-time Super Bowl participant on the Bills Rave right there. Who is gonna be next? Eddie George on the Speed Flex, on that Oilers Speed Flex, a team that drafted him. Got the color match visor. Hot damn, that looks mighty fine. Myles Garrett to the left of him, he had a big day yesterday. That Cleveland defense, man, sometimes all the team needs is an identity, and Cleveland may have found theirs in bunches. Chris Carter on the satin purple authentic for the Vikings, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, one of the greatest wide receivers in Vikings history. And that's a great wide receiver history right there. Chris Carter early on that. And any Green Bay, Cody Bright is asking. Any Green Bay? Excellent question. Let me look a little bit at my board. Looking at my board. So nothing headliner wise, Cody. Not catching anything Green Bay that is making itself apparent to us, but
That's really weird.
Mike can attest, 1, that's usually not the case,
Yeah,
and 2,
As a Bears fan, it's usually the opposite.
this room is usually filthy with NFC North, filthy with Green Bay merch. So keep an eye out, especially within those and more sections. Get a lot of Green Bay legends. The Magic Man. We had Leroy Butler in here just last week. So keep an eye out, man. What we still currently have in this practice squad as well is that, I mean, Mike, this Brian Urlacher
There we
custom
go.
authentic, dude.
Now we're talking.
It's got kind of like the honeycomb on that flash. This is fantastic right here.
That is what I want to see right now coming out of the break room, because we just mentioned Packers, so I gotta kind of like
You gotta even it out.
reel it back in with my Bears here.
tip the scales in the other direction.
Exactly.
Also still available, Anquan Bolden, Ricky Williams, and Joe Theismann. There you go. That is our practice squad, trick play practice squad. 5 to go in the double box. We have an all Speedflex series on the board right now. Speedflex is the most valuable, the most expensive version of helmet out there on the market that's best for autographs in our humblest opinion. And this is nothing but them. All right. 24 boxes, 17 headliners, and a very, very cool hitch for a way to get this Mahomes crystallized Swarovski crystals as the prize at the end of this. Heels hit that Julio last night. It is sick. The Julio Jones. We'll get a little look-see at that. But yeah, let's. I'm gonna dive into these videos right here. That, of course, is the grand prize. So, Mike, here's how this series works. The League Leader Speedflex series features only players who have led or tied for the league lead in various statistical categories. The categories are passing yards, rushing yards, receiving touchdowns, and sacks/interceptions. Participants in the series will accumulate these stats, and at the end of the series, the leaders in each category will have an entry into a drawing for a Swarovski.
You're getting there.
Swarovski. Yeah. Hello, Swarovski. Crystal Patrick Mahomes Speedflex. For example, Mike, if you pull the Tom Brady Patriots Speedflex, then you will have 4,557 passing yards. These categories will be tallied at the end, and the leader from each category earns a spot in the Swarovski Crystal Patrick Mahomes Speedflex. Does that make sense there, Mike?
It does.
Any questions? Don't. You didn't need to do that.
The Swarovski.
Any questions out there about this or anything in general?
I have a question.
What's up?
Why hasn't this been won yet?
Because we have to finish the series. Here's that Julio Jones. That did get.
But why haven't we finished the series yet?
Because
it's too hot. Why is it still on the board?
The customers need to buy the spots.
What happens when something gets too hot on a stove? You take it off the stove.
Right. Yes, of course.
You know? Then you eat it. Well,
right.
Don't eat these helmets, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
I'm just saying, this series is hot. We got to get it out of here. Let's go.
You heard the man.
I don't see why it needs to stay any longer.
Well, here's that Julio, that heels hit right there. This Barry Sanders, the Lion King, got these little lions all over the place. All these little guys just can't wait to be king. One of the sickest running backs to ever grace the field on this beautiful, sick Detroit Lions custom Speedflex. Barry Sanders signature on the sweet spot. CJ2K, 2,000-yard rusher Chris Johnson, the former 2,000-yard rusher, and absolute beast running back for the Tennessee Titans. He got that really nice touch with the visor there, the light bluish chrome visor. Oh, and the way they do it up around that autograph, wonderful times for your collection. Jay Jettas, hit. TJ Watt, on the other hand, does the hitting. TJ Watt there on that two-tone chrome.
That's so sweet.
Speedflex, baby. And no, you're not seeing double later on.
What?
Steelers Nation, I know they travel well. Do they break well? Steelers Nation, where you at? TJ Watt, get a few shots of this guy. Patrick Mahomes on the Ghost Chromes. We've had versions of this helmet in the room recently, but this is the white and black and chrome version, and it is icy cold. This helmet has no feelings. This helmet does not blink. This helmet finally has a win on the season. Patrick Mahomes with that color complementary red ink. Mike Evans.
That's a sweet one.
This is of all the two-tone chromes that we've had, I think this one, it blends the new with the old, and it just goes, man. This is a sunset chrome.
I was
right
just about
here.
to say it looks like a Tampa Bay sunset.
This is a west coast of Florida sunset right here. That is gorgeous. The Mike Evans, greatest Bucs wide receiver of all time, if not the greatest offensive Buccaneer of all time. The G-Boat signature on that sweet spot. Beautiful. That's a nightlight right there. Just shine a light on that and go to bed. Lawrence Taylor. Look, saw these other two-tone chromes and said, I'm not gonna not insert my name into the conversation. You got that red visor. Absolutely sick for the baddest man to ever lace him up on defense in the NFL. Lawrence Taylor, that beautiful LT signature in the sweet spot. Looking like a rocket pop, man. That's the kind of helmet you need on a hot summer day.
We're only going to get a few more of those here, I think, in the Chicagoland area. And I'm
Hot
not
summer
sure,
days?
Yeah, I'm not sure in your region what it may be like, but hey, if you're lacking some hot summer days, you're going to need this one.
So, trying to see just who else we got going on. We got Megatron as well, Calvin Johnson on the alternate Lions. Tom. Oh yeah, we got Tom Brady two ways here. We got Tom Brady on the Bucks pewter power. We got Tom Brady on that classic Pats lid. There you go. Tom two ways, and technically a double patty as well, because we got Patrick just hanging out here regularly. And then of course, if your stats have accumulated enough, you get that crystallized Patrick Mahomes. That's pretty nice as well there, Mike, I says. Also still available, DeMarcus Ware on this. Surprised we don't have a video of this. Custom salute to service rip. 2-time sack leader, as he'll let you know in the inscription there. And then Randy Moss on the Winter Warrior straight cash. Homie, Randy Moss on the Speed Flex. Secondary headliners, Adrian Peterson, Edgerrin James, Terrell Davis, Ed Reed, and Kurt Warner. I kind of want to see, y'all know I want to see that Ed Reed. How are y'all doing this morning here across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? By all means, please hit us with a like, subscribe, follow, bell, heart, whistle, thumbs up, whatever they're asking you to do. Please, oh please, just give it to them. Just give it to them. We don't negotiate with terrorists, but we do negotiate with algorithms. Please help us out. That's our Speed Flex series. Hey, look, I get it. That's a chunky monkey of a price point. Doubles, quads, but it's literally all Speed Flexes, and we're not getting anybody to just sign on these Speed Flexes.
No.
Brother Derek, I know, man, you ain't got to worry about it whatsoever. It is what it is, man. That's why we do try and offer price points across the spectrum, for everyone to get in on the fun. Like our jerseys, 9 boxes left, 5 headliners. You don't often see ratios like that in the jerseys. We still have Ty Law. I am the law. Law. You ever seen Judge Dredd, Mike?
I have not.
Go back.
There's an original and there's a remake, right?
Yeah, this is the Stallone one.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard the remake is good, though.
Yeah, no, I have not seen it, but I did fight the law and the law won.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Derek, I hope it's a fancy Lions debit card. Ty Law, man. Many people fought that law, and also that law won.
Something about guys with the last name Law. There was a Ricky Law that played for the White Sox. Or no, Rudy Law, excuse me. And his law was thou shalt steal. And he was fast on the base path.
That'll do it.
So
Back in the day, Marlins former Gold Glove catcher Charles Johnson his whole deal was thou shalt not steal, and because he was very good at throwing them out.
Yeah, exactly.
We also still have the playmaker Michael Irvin on the Blue Cowboys custom. Troy Polamalu, there might be some Polamalu hairs in there, who knows? Baker Mayfield, this guy just can't not be exciting.
Right.
Baker, that's the playmaker right there. Holy cannoli. Wearing those beautiful creamsicles yesterday, but here we are on that Buccaneer red right there. Heel's asking, if I redeem my rewards, does it automatically put me in the break, or does it allow me to choose when I want in it? So the rewards, I'm assuming you're referring to are the store, is any store credit you may have been assigned.
Yeah.
That should show up when you are at checkout. There should be a box. You have a free jersey break. If it's from the Signature Club, if it's a free jersey break from the Signature Club, that may have come via email, or perhaps it would automatically be assigned. I'm going to be honest. Our team, primarily Mike Martis, Cincinnati Mike, he's been going to town, upgrading all of our kind of internal systems and our rewards program and stuff like that. So if it's not in the email, it doesn't automatically apply at checkout. Please do email customer service at ultimateautographs.com or check out the contact us page. Mike, if you can link that in there, that'd be great. Yeah. And they'll be able to get that all taken care of, and we get you, breaking out some t-shirts here. Also available in these jerseys. Roger Craig. There's that trick play practice squad mixer. There's that again, the Speed Flex. Yes. Game day. Our chase wheel spin for this morning, Mike, and the game day still rocking and rolling. 14 boxes, 5 headliners, including Nico Collins, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and now let me just get on up here. Scary Terry McLaurin on the gold slate right there. In addition to 2 Speed Flexes. Does this look familiar? It does. That's the TJ Watt two-tone chrome. Chromes, by the way, not saying, just saying.
Only the most valuable, right?
Yeah, there you go, Mike. You got it. You got it. And then talk about a guy that just keeps putting it on.
Oh, this thing is nice.
I mean, trying to figure out what's better, this helmet or his play so far this year. Because he done did it again yesterday, Mike.
Has been solid. I forget who they were playing yesterday. Colts and... Why am I drawing a blank?
They trounced them.
Let me double check that. Because I know somebody mentioned about the Colts, and of course Jonathan Taylor and I went, hey, we just had him in the break room.
We still have him in the break room. The Titans.
Oh, Titans. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
hey, you can only beat who's in front of you.
Still, putting up 41 points against a team is nothing to sneeze at.
The only other team that's not punted this long into a season, the 07 Patriots. Now, let's not get carried away.
Wow.
But it's good company, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the guy who's really kind of making that happen the most is Jonathan Taylor, man. This guy, he's showing up. I'll just say this. He's showing up on MVP radar, man. A running back.
Yeah.
A running back.
When was the last time running backs got love like that?
Again, it's one of those things where it feels like you almost have to honorarily give it to either Saquon or Derrick Henry first, for plowing the way through.
Yes.
But yeah, what the heck did he have yesterday, man? 102. How many tutties? 3 touchdowns. Jeez, a whiz. Jonathan Taylor, absolute stud on this beautiful gold and black, written in the stars, constellations, his jersey retired in the rafters. It's double certified, for crying out loud. That's very funny. Mike, do you have the Riot Fest app?
I do not have the app.
The notifications are pretty funny.
Oh,
Who's ready for Riot Fest Day 4? Gates open at 11. See you soon.
bro, what? Does my 3-day ticket apply since I didn't use it for 2 days?
I don't know.
Can I carry it over to
Head over, see
day,
how it works.
day 4?
Yeah. It might just be helping up clean up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they just, I get there, they hand me a broom.
Yeah. A broom for the grass?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. What would they hand me? What are those grabbers?
Hey, give this dummy a broom. He won't even. He'll
go
watch
sweep-
him. Watch him.
Go sweep that grass over there. man.
Hey, the infield's still got some mulch on it.
Yeah, hey, can you get that dirt off the infield?
What an idiot. You won't be an idiot if you win this Jonathan Taylor in the game day. By the way, game day. This series includes 10 boxes with fantasy players inside of them. If you win a helmet with a fantasy player indicator, it's a piece of paper, then you will get a wheel spin to determine your point multiplier. At the end of week 2, which is already happened.
Yes.
So we will just go back and calculate what those week 2 numbers are, and then we'll spin a multiplier picker. Whatever that lands on, we'll multiply it by that number.
Really?
And that's the amount you get in store credit.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. Also, again, any breaks that close this morning for the game day series, you're also, win or lose, entered into the Chase Wheel Spin, a top spot drawing for a $1 to $100 gift card. Duh.
That's one thing I was going to mention because I know Derek was saying if he had the money, he would jump in. But if you do have the money for one of these lower breaks,
That's what I was talking about. It's like we got a little bit of this, we got a little that, and then
there are
seamlessly.
opportunities. There are even opportunities to win UA store credit.
Of course.
So that could get you enough to then jump into those larger breaks. So you can kind of make your money work for itself.
You could also do like what I do, is, when just kind of like I'll save up all of like, my Dunkin' points and stuff like that. I'll just save it all up for a rainy day, whenever I'm like, maybe things are a little tighter or whatnot. And then boom, I just have this large amount, this large cache of, points or rewards and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, I can get a little cheeseburger for free today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and set your future self up for success.
It's the little things,
All right. We are halfway in that practice squad double. Halfway in that practice squad double, which, well, let's see. What we got? What do we got still left here? Oh, we still got also that Zay Flowers on a speed flex. 2 speed flexes you can win for $51 or $102. That's a great deal. Yeah, Zay Flowers, Jamar Chase, that's a double up, baby. So, or with Myles Garrett. Boy, that AFC North is filthy. Filthy. Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, that just about defined the AFC East for most of the 90s, for criminy sake. Brian Urlacher, Chris Carter. These double ups are ridiculous, Mike.
No doubt.
Who knows what Ricky Williams is on? If he's on the Dolphins, that's another double up right there. Holy cannoli.
Does it have some paraphernalia on it?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Who knows? I mean, we'll know once we open it up and break it. That's only halfway there. Halfway there, that could happen any moment. Get yourself a speed flex for a fraction of the price that we normally say. Yeah, them jerseys are 4 away. The minis still 4 away. Speed flexes are speed flexing. Game day is, still technically is game day. Hey, high roller still out there. And still out there, Kurt Warner with that loop-de-loop signature of his. Trevor Lawrence with the orange and teal, zhuzhed up Clemson Jaguars. And then this is sentimental to me. This helmet means something to me right here, man. Ray Lewis with that Baltimore skyline, the Inner Harbor, Charm City, well represented. Here's that Kurt Warner in our high under. 3 crates remaining. 3 crates remaining. 3 headliners still left. Kurt Warner, the Gold Ink, the Cardinals, the Rams, the NFC West of it all. The greatest show on turf, and the I Still Ain't Done Yet tour right there. Beautiful. Kurt Warner, the Hall of Famer, the American Underdog. Trevor Lawrence, the Big Cat Special.
Nice.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You got that Jaguars rave. You got that Clemson top special, 16 on the sweet spot. Lawrence, and kind of like the Disney font almost.
Yeah.
Loving that. I'll hopefully be in the land of that in a few weeks. Heading down to my old ancestral swamplands. Ooh, you also got the Jaguar little bumpers, the visor clips right there. Bells and whistles, baby. Bells and whistles. And then this is just the whole city. I'm sure you can see some tall ships in the background right there. Baltimore, baby. Charm City.
Not just any city, it's your city.
Get it.
Well, one of your cities.
One of my cities, baby. You got the water taxi there.
The what taxi?
The water taxi.
The water?
You got the aquarium on the other side. Oh, boy. The Oakley Visor, by the way. The Science Museum. Let's get some crab cakes after this, Mike. Well,
I'm down.
meet up with me after my other shift. It is
Yeah.
also, by the way, Marathon Monday.
It is.
Just another way for us here at the beginning of the week. We all know Monday is such a drag, and it's really a bummer for all of us. So a nice little way to give back to you is we're going to stay on a little bit more for you. Each show we're extending by half an hour today. So
yes, sir.
that's just a nice little way to give back to all of you, our lovely viewers and customers out there.
That means you and I get to kind of hang around here until 11:30.
Yes.
I know you're staying on for the noon show then. So
And the 3.
I mean, oh yeah, and the 3. That's right. So a little extra Rip and Mike in the morning for you today. But the only way we're going to have fun, I mean, we could have fun on our own, but I think if the only way we're going to have fun with the rest of this UA community is if we're breaking boxes, guys. So, as Rihanna said, she's breaking dishes, but we're breaking boxes.
We're breaking boxes, and Ray Lewis, man, he was not having tackles broken. He was doing all the tackling. He did all the tackling. The league's all-time leader in tackles, Ray Lewis. That's the high roller, baby. 509, 7 spots left, 3 crates left, 9 total boxes. You know how it goes. Vault, 5 left in the double, 5 left in the double. The double could be the theme of the day, man. 5 left in the double, only 7 boxes left, 2 headliners, and the $300 store credit vault key. So let's just call that a third headliner. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Kick it.
And we have Eddie George, not photographed, and on a speed flex, on a speed flex, on a speed flex, on a speed flex, Kurt Warner on a
Greatest show
beautiful,
on turf.
clean Kurt Warner loop-de-loop signatured Cardinals lid. So the Kurt Warner, Eddie George, and a $300 vault key, as well as a $100 and a $50 vault key out there as well. 200 in the vault, 200 for the double, 5 left in that vault, 6 left in that single. Have at it, fam. Have at it, gang. Diamonds. Ain't no duds in the diamonds. Every one, an absolute banger. This is graphic. This is merely a formality, not a mortality. A formality. Diamonds. Marshall Faulk on that real deal throwback authentic for the Rams. And then John Elway riding off into the sunset after 2 Super Bowls. What a gambit to say, hey, I'm getting a little long in the tooth, no pun intended.
Retire on top, right?
I finally won a Super Bowl. What are the odds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just call it a career.
Honestly.
What a wonderful way to go out. He said,
Period, punctuate. No, what is it? Exclamation point. That's
Right.
what I'm looking for.
but much like Mark Henry once upon a time said, I still got a lot left in the tank. and he went back and did it again.
There you go.
On this beautiful ghost chrome with the color match pen to the visor and the face mask. Gorgeous piece of memorabilia here for John Elway, the Super Bowl MVP, two-time Super Bowl winner, Hall of Famer, and a pretty darn good executive if he were to say so himself. So that's our break page. Let us know. Let us know. And we'll have a great time. That's the long and short of that. You want to have a great time, but by yourself? Well, there's a bunch of different ways to do that. But the way I can only talk about on the air is the mystery box tab. Our mystery boxes are a great way to guarantee yourself a sole victory. Go only child mode. Play by yourself. Me. We have this authentic full-size mystery box helmet series that I'll tell you right now, we don't even break on camera. We just send the box straight to you. And then that's when you should really do one of these. Where'd it go? Where is it? Where is it? Do I got to go over here and do this up here? Is that what I got to do?
Do the thing.
I got to do
There
the
it
thing
is.
with the thing.
Oh, you could do it when it's even on the other page, but I guess it probably looks nicer there with the less of a white background.
Well, no, I was looking
you
for
just
it.
can't find it there.
I just don't see it on the just chatting setup here. So I gotta go here. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. It's okay.
Oh, there we go.
It's
There we go.
okay.
You got it.
But yeah, so we send these straight to you. And this applies for all the boxes that we send. It's just a natural transition point. But yeah, film it, open it, send it to us, marketing at ultimateautographs.com, and rack up that store credit. They let us jamokes actually vote on that thing. I cannot believe it. But they do. I don't know who's left. No way to tell. But there are speed flexes in here.
Is there a way for us to know?
Nope.
No, I mean, how many boxes we've sent
Nope.
out?
There's no way to know, Mike.
Oh.
You could probably check in.
I was gonna say.
You could probably find the post.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Josh Allen on a speed flex, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson. Not bad. Not bad. And we actually go ahead and list like everybody that's there. So you could do that. You could look at that. Minis. For minis and jerseys, we source from the same live breaking series for the personals. So if you see something in there you like and you don't want to leave it to chance in an 8-spot break, lock it down yourself. $184.99 for the minis, $189.99 for the jerseys. College heads, where you at? 23 out of 25 of this college series still available, 16 headliners. Dwight Freeney, Vince Young, Drake London, Warren Moon, AJ Green, Colston Loveland, LaShawn McCoy, Tim Brown, Michael Vick, Johnny Manziel, Joe Theismann, Thurman Thomas, Hines Ward, Jamal Charles, Ozzie Newsome, Javon Curse, unphotographed. That is $399.99. Those are replica helmets. And there's some great college greatness to be had in there. Headliner package. You can go ahead and earn yourself one of these gratis via our signature club. Pardon me. Or for $1934.99, go ahead and grab yourself a headliner package that includes headliner level names of a mini, a jersey, a full-size rep, and a full-size authentic just for you. All headline level names. You know what we're talking about. Hall of Famers, MVPs, legends. Our signature
L.
club. What's that?
I said capital L in legends.
Capital L. And here's the thing, man. We're always revamping our rewards program so much to the point where, you know, the website doesn't have anything cached because it's like, oh, baby, we got to load all new stuff. There it goes. So here's how your journey looks more or less. Oh, actually, no. These are all the things you can get along your journey. All these gift cards as you collect points. All these
They're
giveaways.
pretty easy to snag, right? Because you can accumulate points in some of the easiest way possible.
Well, straight up, you reach all these things like Hall of Fame, iconic, legendary, GOAT, just by doing what you're already doing here.
Right.
Buying spots, accumulating those points. You know, we got our Punch Club system. 10 purchases of 100 or more get you $100 Ultimate Autographs store credit. You also get gift cards just for your birthday and your anniversary here. That's just by existing.
Right.
Talk about bare minimum. You can rack up more points by following us on socials.
What kind of socials are you talking about?
I'm talking Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
the
YouTube.
tick of the talk.
That one. Don't stop.
Talk tick and TubeUbe.
Let's not belabor the point here, Mike. You also get points just by logging in.
To what?
The site,
There's a site?
the website.
Are you
Don't-
talking about like...
Don't play dumb with me. You don't be. I don't have time this early in the morning for someone to be willfully obtuse.
What about at 11:30?
When we go off the air,
And then you got to go to the noon show.
yeah,
Then he has time for it.
plenty of time, all the time in the world.
Signature Club points, guys, on the UA break page.
It's
Log in.
also, yeah.
I was just saying, log in. Log in. You got an account as soon as you buy something with us, so that's
Yeah.
nice. Automatically set up to win.
Also, 25 points $1. That's a big multiplier right there. A referral card or a referral section as well. Yeah. So, you know, rope your friends into this. It's fun. Good morning, Sean Blasco. Do you know how long it takes to get that store credit for the $1,000 spend? I believe I hit that on Thursday. Sean, by the way, thank you so much for the question and for hitting that. Also would like to mention, in addition to the punch card, if you do make a $1,000 purchase, you get an automatic $100 store credit. I do believe that is doled out automatically.
Yeah, I thought it did. So if you didn't receive it, Sean, well, I wonder if, because we switched over from the gift cards to store credit, if the producer had to put it in manually.
Can you Slack Mike Martis and
Yeah.
ask it? Because I do believe that is applied automatically.
Okay.
But let's at the very least Slack Mike and ask him where we see that.
I'm working on that for you, Sean.
Excellent question, Sean. If it did get doled out like regular store credit, it should be in your checkout cart. There should be a box to check to use your store credit. So that is how that works. Or if it works the way it used to, there should be an email with a code. But we're gonna get a more definitive answer. It's got to be one of those two, though. It's got to be, right? For me, for my sake, to make me not look like a fool. Not look like a fool more than I already do. Look at me, I'm a grown man dressed like this. Great. Speaking of referral reward, I have that and a SIG Club reward. Will that be all one total, or do I have to use each individually? So, another great question. That's for Scott. Scott Doncaster asked that question. So, Mike, if you can put that one along the pipeline as well.
Okay, I'll send that one out. Yep.
But if I have to, no, I don't want to use the word guess, but guess. No email or store credit yet, but I'll sit tight. All right, Sean. Yeah, we'll get answers.
Okay.
So We are sitting at 4 to go in like 3 different breaks. And I think it's really just a matter of deciding which one of the 3, if not all 3, to do. Because it's going to get the 3 spots. And once it gets the 3 spots, boom, ding, dang, doom, it's done. Here's the thing. We got some real diabolical viewers out there, some crazy customers.
Diabolical?
Yeah. And I could see some real chaos agents dip in and buy a spot in each the mini helmet series, the double practice squad, and the jerseys, just to bring all 3 of those to 3 to go. And again, just wreaking chaos and madness in the break room. What will be first? So let's go. Let's do the. I would love to do, obviously, I would love to do that practice squad double box break. Obviously, I got to see my guy, Dan Marino, on the jersey. And then I need to see who that Ricky Williams is on, what that Ricky Williams is on. Are we talking Dolphins? Are we talking Saints? Are we talking Ravens? Gotta know. Because that'll depend on who he could potentially double up with. Could double up with Anquan Bolden if he's on the Ravens. Just saying. It's possible. So.
All right, that has been sent out. Let's see if we get an answer.
There we
from
go,
Mike.
Scott,
I don't
Sean.
you know if he's here today?
I don't see why not.
I don't know. He doesn't seem active on
On Slack?
Slack, but that's okay. We'll get that answer as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yes, I could sign in on here.
Indeedy.
Rip, I know you mentioned that you wanted to see, of course, your Baltimore Ravens. I almost said Dolphins, but you'd want to see your Dolphins too. But your Baltimore Ravens helmets come out here, especially that Ray Lewis. But is there something else that you are kind of taking a fancy to?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's that for me. It's the Ray Lewis in the high roller. It is the Dan Marino jersey in the practice squad. As I'm sure you're gonna talk about the Urlacher on the authentic. We so rarely see custom authentics. You almost like got a gun for that.
Right.
And the Jonathan Taylor in Game Day. The Jonathan Taylor, on top of him just being an absolute menace this season, and helping Daniel Dollars turn into Indiana Jones over there.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is just it's written in the stars, man. It's a wonderful concept. It's a great player.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I had to go with another one, I'd probably say the Mike Evans on the Chrome in the League Leader Speed Flex series.
Yeah, that was what I was leaning
Sunset
towards.
Chrome, baby.
Yeah,
Woo!
I was gonna say because I picked the Jonathan Taylor last week when it was still up here on the board, and it's still such a nice helmet that it's gotta go. We gotta have somebody win that one. I want to see who walks away with that. I'm gonna be
3
so
touchdowns
happy.
yesterday.
Right? I mean, that'd be so timely too. Maybe that was the whole plan. We waited until he had a really good Sunday, and then boom.
Well, what was the deal last weekend? He had a great weekend. He had 200 yards total.
That's true. So we shouldn't wait till week 4 because then the value is going to skyrocket, and you don't want to lose out on hitting that Jonathan Taylor to somebody else.
Here's the
when
thing.
that value increases even more.
The price of that break ain't going up just because Jonathan Taylor's stock is going up.
Right.
It's already, you got the chance to hit that incredible helmet for a fraction of the price. A fraction of it. So that's the play right there, man. That Jonathan Taylor in the game day specialty. There's also the fantasy player gift cards to give out. It's also the Chase wheel spin. The game day series. What do we like? What are we away in the single for that? Or the double? Are we anything? I know we're like 8 away in the single.
We are 8 away in the single. We are
7. 8.
I'm seeing 8. 8
Alright.
in a double. So
Just
that's
switch
wide
my
open.
thinking. So what else were you looking at?
I was looking more so at the 5 to go in the vault double, the 4 to go in the double box for the practice squad, 4 to go in the minis. Minis is an easy one. We can get that closed, no big deal. And then 4 to go also in the jerseys. So there is honestly a race between the minis, jerseys, and practice squad double to see which one's going to close. Jerseys, of course, $29. Minis are $52, and the practice squad double is $102. So, I mean, honestly, it's like, the Russian dolls of price points
Sure.
right here. So we got to see which one is going to close first, because honestly, we could do all of them in this show. Even that vault that I mentioned, that is 5 to go. Everything else is pretty much wide open. We have a couple of 7s to go. Vault single is 6 to go. Check play practice squad single is also 6 to go.
Mike, here's the what's up with this practice squad double. We got 19 folks watching across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. Thank y'all so much for doing so.
Yeah.
Here's my pitch for this practice squad double. 4 boxes left, 19 people watching, $102. There's at least 4 individuals, Mike, that
4 of them.
could absolutely see themselves buying into this break. One spot get you a punch on your signature club punch card. One step closer to $100 store credit.
One step closer to the edge.
And I'm about to get store credit at $102. On top of that, there's still a bevy of double up opportunities. So for
bevy.
$102, you could come away with multiple items. In addition to that, there's still 2 speed flexes in here. Eddie George, Zay Flowers, both on fantastic standard helmets right there with the speed flex, visors, and everything. So
Nice.
$102 for even 1 speed flex. That's highway robbery in and of itself. In addition, that's an ambulance, I think. In addition to all of that, it's just good for your health. I don't know what else to say. You got this Urlacher custom authentic with the visor. You got the Marino jersey, the Jamar Chase mini, Jim Kelly on the rave, Myles Garrett single-handedly giving Cleveland a defensive identity on a full-size authentic. Just Chris Carter, one of the best wide receivers in Vikings history, and that is saying a lot. Anquan Bolden, Ricky Williams, and Joe Theismann. Yeah, man, what I look for in breaks, I think the most cool stuff can happen the most soon in the practice squad. 50% ratio headliners, 12 headliners, 24 boxes. Heels got one for it. Heels, who's behind that spectacular avatar name there? Who we got? Who is in this one, Mike?
That would be. Are you saying is he saying he just? Oh, Curtis. It is Curtis. Yeah.
There you
was gonna
go.
say, did he just buy a spot? Because then that's Curtis. There were a couple that threw in, but yes, Curtis jumping into that practice squad double. So that's 3 to go. 3 to go. That's more than doable, especially with the time limit that we have today on Marathon Monday. Or lack of time limit. We're extending the hours to make more
That's
sense
right.
there. So jump on in, guys.
Pardon me. Sorry, just got some password stuff to deal with. So, how many people out there is it a Victory Monday for? Sound off in the chat if you are celebrating a Victory Monday. I know the muscle man to my left here certainly is.
Partial Victory Monday.
What are you talking about, man? Bears absolutely. Yeah. What
Yeah,
else?
oh,
What else
yeah.
am I talking about when I
Yeah,
say
sure.
Victory Monday?
Oh, I thought you meant my baseball teams.
The Victory Monday means one thing. It's football.
I'm still in baseball world.
Come on, get it together.
Let's see here.
Nothing?
What? Oh,
Talk to me about the Bears.
Victory Monday. Oh, I mean, hey, listen. I predicted that they would lose to the Dallas Cowboys because of how bad the Bears have looked, and even though the Cowboys aren't a great team this year, I did predict that the Bears would still get walked all over, and they didn't. So I guess it's a plus when I set my expectations as low as imaginably possible. But I don't know. It still doesn't. It still doesn't mean that they're back, right? So there's still a lot of work to do.
Dog,
and that's an understatement with this Bears team.
Enjoy the win.
I'll enjoy
For
it a
the
little
love
bit.
of God,
I'll enjoy it a
man.
little bit. I'll enjoy it a
No,
little bit.
you're not. We were supposed to look. We were supposed to be losers in brotherhood this year, and then you went ahead and went and win. You won. Come on,
you
man.
you put up a fight though this week too. So
Nah,
tough teams.
I don't want to hear about that.
When the Dolphins do the Dolphins play the Cowboys this year?
Look, I'm trying not to look ahead. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might get that win just all the same. This may as well be one of the few wins that the Bears get all season. So yes, don't worry, I will enjoy
Cherish it for the love of
Brian
God.
saying Mikey was yesterday
Cherish it.
wonderful. Rip, help the man. No, listen. I get it. I'm not the type of person to get too ahead of myself, get my hopes up too high. But yes, a win was nice to see. Would I have traded it for my baseball team, the Boomers? Yes. Would I have traded it for a White Sox season that didn't hit 100 losses? Well, they haven't actually done it yet, but it's pretty much inevitable at this point. They need to go 5-1 to avoid 100 losses, I believe. So, yeah, I would have traded it for that. I would have traded it for all of it.
Well,
But that's just me. I'm a baseball guy. You know me, guys. But I would be a football guy if it meant something for the Bears season. This one sole win doesn't mean a whole lot for the Bears season. It's going to be a growing pains season. I predicted it. Brian really pushing it. He said, come on, Bears win, Packers lost. It's celebration time at least for this week.
Dude.
Yes, we can pause and appreciate how this week went because I haven't heard anything from Jeff August in the chat. So it is a glorious day when we have the bragging rights, right? But
a glorious day.
I will say that it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it was against the Cowboys, and like Rip said, you
beat America's team.
You got to beat who's in front of you. Yeah, that's good. But America's team lost Micah Parsons. America's team's kind of in shambles right now, and
I'm gonna punch you in the head, Mike.
Take your wins where you could get them. Yes, but I'm still just kind of riding even keel. The Packers losing, I'm going to sound like a total White Sox fan right here because White Sox fans do this when the Cubs lose and Bears fans do this when the Packers lose.
Oh, boy.
But I'm actually more excited that the Packers lost than the Bears won. And I will admit it, just because I know that Bears win was against a team that they should have beat, and this is a growing pain season, and Ben Johnson has a lot to figure out, and that is a stepping stone towards figuring that stuff out, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for that. But hey, this Packers team is supposed to be much further along, and they were not against let's just say a tough Browns team. Oh, yikes.
I mean, some may call it a trap game. Some may, call it, I don't know, man. I said it earlier, like that Bears or the Browns defense, I know Green Bay had some of their linemen out for that game as well, but I don't know. Is that smart to do when you have Myles Garrett lining up on the other side?
Yeah. I don't know.
Also,
that man got paid over the offseason for a reason.
Rip, help me. Yeah. All I'll say is special teams. It turns out it is very important.
It is. People underestimate it. See what happens when someone uncovers Packers memorabilia in the breaks over the past few days. Rip, I think we lost Mike. No. Pump the brakes. Stop the presses. You see those names up at the top of the screen there? It still says Mike in orange, not in yellow, not in green. It's on this side. No, wait, where are we at?
I left the orange and blue up for the victories and all.
Yes. Rip has the blue because it's closer to teal. Well, actually, no. You guys have orange, so you could have put the orange on you.
I'm just
Dolphins.
trying to help y'all celebrate.
It's all Bears today.
For the
I guess.
love of God, will you please be happy for a single win?
You left the orange above me because of my Boomers. Rest in peace, my
That's
Boomers.
not what happened. It's all for the Bears.
No, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna enjoy it. Don't worry. Who do the Bears have this next week? I haven't looked ahead at the schedule.
Holler, Shane O'Mac, Shane Allen, hopping into that double in the practice squad and the jerseys. Holler, indeed. Let's see what that's going to put us to. I think that's going to put us to 2 in that practice squad, as it absolutely should.
I did know who they had this week because Scott Darling will be out in Vegas, former goaltender for the Chicago Blackhawks, that 2015 championship team. He will be out in Vegas to watch the Bears play the Raiders.
We are 1 to go in that practice squad double. 1 to go. That is on the precipice. Yeah, Vegas Raiders. Next Bears win, says Brian.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, that's what everyone else seems to be getting up at.
Don't underestimate Brock Bowers and this Raiders team. That's all I'm going to say. That's why I'm keeping a cool head about this. Come on, guys. We got to be realistic with our Bears. We got to enjoy what we can, but we expect more from this front office. And it's going to come with time, I think. If not, we gotta make some heads roll.
It doesn't look like the Dolphins play the Cowboys this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're just lucky enough to get the Chargers. We get those same Browns that everyone thought, hey, Rip, you'll be happy on
Easy win.
October 19th. You'll have fun with that one, right?
Maybe not.
Come on.
Jury is out.
We got the Panthers in between them. Yeah, they didn't exactly roll over yesterday.
The Florida Panthers?
Unfortunately not. The Carolina Panthers, who beat the Falcons 30-0.
The Florida Panthers would be scary to have to face back-to-back champs, your hockey team.
Yeah.
But also, the Carolina Panthers getting a win should worry some people as well.
Yeah, man. Not sure what's going on with Penix, but
We are closed out.
hey, that's what I like to hear.
I did get an answer from Mike Martis. He is not in today. He says usually you cannot use codes together. So if those two, for Scott Doncaster, if you're still with us, if those two are both codes, usually you're not able to use them together. So they would have to probably be separate. As far as the other answer for, hold on, let me see. Did he address the other thing? He said. It's that $1,000 reward special that we're running. That should have been sent to you. That goes automatically through our rewards program. So check your email, check your spam email.
Yeah, so that would be a $100 gift card in that case. Yeah, check
so
your
that'll still be
email
gift card.
folders, check your promotions, your social. If you have a Gmail, they love popping up new folders all the time, your spam, all that good stuff. And then if you still haven't found it, by all means, please do reach out to customer service. All right. If indeed you see your name there. Oh, nope, those are our last night's Chase wheel spins. Hold up. Hey.
Okay.
There we have it. If you see your name there on the screen, by all means, please do hit us up. Thank you. Better. That is trying to remember off the top of my head.
I think that's Eric Linnell.
Eric Linnell.
He is in there.
Awesome. 1 and 30. We're going bookends, baby. Thank you so much. Chris, what do you mean? After this week, I feel better about showing off this mug this week than the last 2 weeks. They didn't completely embarrass themselves. Which, by the way, hey, Chris, how's it going? Happy Monday. Good morning. 1 and 30, yeah? Here we go. In the practice squad, we're practicing away. 6 on the dice roll this morning. 6 on the dice roll. Thank you so much for everyone who bought in there. Thank you, Ashley. Win or lose, go Fins. Fins up. Fins all the way up. Here we are on our scrambleizer here. Dale Severance, Dylan French, Marcus Contreras. By the way, Dylan, Marcus, welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Not sure if you are watching when you buy your spots, but by all means, please do holler at us. If you are watching, let us know how you found your way to Ultimate Autographs, who you like to collect, who you like to root for, team-wise, player-wise, all that good stuff. Introduce yourself and ask us questions. Love to introduce ourselves as well. 6 times. 6 times around we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is a wonderful Monday. Happy Victory Monday indeed to all those out there celebrating. To all those who celebrate. All right. I hope to get the chance to celebrate a Victory Monday with y'all one day. It'll happen. It could be a week and a day from now. 330-pound moving at 18 miles an hour. Awesome to see. Yeah, man. Special teams was the story of the day yesterday. Special teams. Here we go. Box 1. Box 1 in the practice squad. Double. 24 boxes, 12 headliners. Let's see what's happening after that. Aaron Workman, NFC North. Curtis Gardner, NFC South. Eric Linnell, NFC East. Marcus Contreras, NFC West. Dale Severance, AFC North. Shane Allen, AFC South. Dylan French, AFC East. And AFC West, Brian Ulmer. Best of luck out there to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for playing along, hanging out on this miraculous Marathon Monday morning, Victory Monday, otherwise known. We'll be rocking out until 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time with you, giving a little bit extra for you on a Monday morning. Oh, boy. This feels good. Yeah, it's just feeling pretty all right here, Mike. Let's see. What's in the bag?
I pulled that box and I was like, there's something in here.
It's a little spicy. Ooh, you know why? It's a little spicy because it's got a little jardiniere on it, Mike. It's got a little Chicago specialty to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's Brian Urlacher, the Hall of Fame linebacker on the custom, authentic flash with the honeycomb rip. What an incredible piece right here.
Aaron, congratulations.
Aaron Workman in the most blue-collar fashion ever in the double, full-size authentic Hall of Fame 2018. Wow. Beckett with the certification. Go Bears! Bear down!
Wow.
That is amazing. Hot diggity dog.
Where's Brian in the chat? I'm excited now because this was the helmet I wanted to see. You got the 54 in the honeycomb. Man, oh man, that is nice. And like Rip said earlier on the show, we don't see a whole lot of custom authentics. That is a sweet hit. Love the visor edition on this baby. And just, of course, bear down.
See, are you excited about
I'm
excited? Are
excited.
you excited now, Mike?
I'm excited now.
Come on, man.
It took some breaks to do it, though.
This is the turnaround.
That's what it does, guys. We
This is
need some
it.
breaks. That's what happens.
But Aaron, it's what he wanted. It's the whole reason he bought in.
Yeah, wow. What a hit then.
Well, you know how that goes, Aaron. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep buying, baby.
Yeah, don't stop when you're ahead. You know? If you break even, you break even, right? But you're playing with the house's money right now because you just hit one of the nicest authentics I've ever seen in the room. And I'm not just saying that as a Bears fan, but it does help to be a big fan of the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Urlacher.
Congratulations, Aaron Workman. We're not even done because it's a double. Mike, welcome to Ultimate Autographs. And big shout out to our promo and socials team for that being effective. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So, Mike, we don't sell helmets straight up here.
Well, we do have a certain part of the site for that, but that's not what we're doing here in the break room.
Yeah, Mike, that doesn't matter to what we're talking about right here. Because what matters is the live break page. Sure, you can buy a helmet straight up for retail price. 1, that's boring. 2, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Check out the link I just dropped in there right now, Mike. It'll give you a brief breakdown to the left of how the game works. And the whole point, winning this at a fraction of the cost. If you need a little bit more of how it works, we have a full-on explainer YouTube video to the right there. Another great way to figure out what's going on. 1, watch. There's a lot of moving parts. So don't hesitate to just hang out and watch. 2, jump in. That promo, I'm assuming, had some sort of promo code, what have you. Hop in, the jerseys, minis. If you want to buy a box, if you want to do a mystery box for $650, you may be talking about our authentic full-size helmet series, which does come with speed flexes as well as authentics. Does seem to be that price point you were looking for there. So I could just go ahead and link that right there. If you buy one of these, they send you the mystery box directly. Here's the list of all the players that are available to be hit. So that's how that one works. That's a little more cut and dry and to the point. So there you go. Hopefully that's what you're looking for. And if not, feel free to ask more questions. We'll put Mr. Urlacher over there to the side. And we still got one more box to break.
Still.
Number 30.
Let's do
Box 30. This is going to bring us down to 22 boxes left. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't quite feel like a full-size authentic, Mike. I'll be straight up about that, like Paula Abdul. But nonetheless, no.
Oh, straight up now, tell me. You really
Straight up
wanna
now,
love me?
tell me, are you really gonna love me forever? Wow, wow, wow. Yes, and yes, 'tis what I thought. We're talking about a 3-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time Pro Bowler,
Oh.
wide out. It wasn't just Jerry Rice Montana was throwing to. We got John Taylor.
Oh, wow.
On this throwback 49ers. John Taylor, number 82. Right there. Well done. Well done. 49ers, NFC West. That's going to go to Marcus Contreras. Congratulations on your John Taylor jersey.
That's sweet.
And Mike here, very cool. Yes, I've never done this, bro. And I'm in my 40s. I would want to buy a box with a helmet like one of these, and they look very cool. Mike, you found your people. It feels like most people are like 30s, 40s, and up when it comes to Ultimate Autographs. On Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So you found the right place. Go ahead and get yourself one of those full-size authentics. You're going to see how sick they look in your hands, up close and personal. And then you're going to be rocking it out here daily with us. Because we're on live every day, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
Rock.
midnight on Saturday mornings.
Right.
There you go. Marcus Contreras. Congratulations. First dub.
Sweet. Yeah. Welcome to the break room. That's how it's done. Ashley says it's addicting. Well, I mean, when you're winning cool merchandise,
What's
how can it
addicting?
not be?
Fun?
Fun? Yeah. I mean,
It's fun.
fun's addicting.
My wife is recently getting over a cold, and I've been using nasal spray my whole life, and she's been very nervous because she's like, "But I hear it's addicting," and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. It works. My nose will be stuffy. I snort the nasal spray, and it's not stuffy anymore.
Rip's fine. So I mean,
If it's
if it is,
if addicting means it works, then it works. If fun is addicting, then it's addicting. Here we are. I mean, not only that, it's just I don't know. This is so much more dynamic. One, I just love a deal. I'm a bargain hunter. I'm not ashamed. Who knows it? But two, I don't know. You could click buy on a piece of memorabilia, and you know where you're gonna get, and it's all right. It shows up, and it's exactly what it looked like, and what I bought, and all right. This is how commerce should work. Great, good job. This you don't drop as much money, but I was so close to getting the AFC East. I'm in the Patrick Mahomes spot.
And look at what just happened. We had Aaron Workman get exactly what he was looking for.
I love it.
The chances of that happening are still high in this break
When
room.
the breaking stars align, there's not much like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible moment, but I mean, the opportunities we give you here make them possible, and that's only when you make it possible for yourself.
And something else, Mike, that you'll find is, there's more testimonials right there for you. Something else you'll find, because it's inevitable, with a mystery box, you're bound to hit something that you're not going to put in the PC, you're not necessarily chasing, but someone else might be. So you'll surprise yourself with the friendships you'll also make in here. Wheeling and dealing, putting trades together and whatnot, just generally looking out for each other. It's crazy. The more things, the longer you're in here, the more things open up like that. Heels here. Heels is Eric Linnell, right? Yeah.
No.
Shane?
Eric Linnell was our box caller. Where was that at? That was Better.
Better, that's right. Curtis, that's right. Curtis, my bad, Curtis. Curtis, who are your squads, by the way? But yeah, like you were saying, man, Workman did the work to get in there. I can't buy. Me and my family watch all the live shows together after school, work, and all weekend. It's so much fun.
Nice.
That's also another reason why,
too,
we keep it chill. We keep it above board. A lot of other breakers, they got them potty mouths, Mike.
Yeah.
Not us. We know many words.
I do?
Okay. Tar Heels for the heel. Heels is for the Tar Heels. There we go. Panthers, Braves, and Hurricanes. All right.
I used to cover the Hurricanes on a small podcast. It's no longer around anymore, but they had their affiliate here for the longest time, and they're back together now after a 1-year hiatus with the Chicago Wolves. So it's nice to be able to kind of see the connect with Carolina. I like your Hurricanes. They can never quite get over that hump. Braves, though, that's pretty cool. Saw them at that Speedway game, Heels. That was, I saw them in the one inning. I couldn't stay for the Sunday as the rain delay happened. Your Panthers, our man Ricky here in the break room, he predicted the Panthers were going to go to the Super Bowl because of who they were playing week 1 and some of the ways that he thought the stars were aligning, and I don't know, but don't count your Panthers out. That'd be good for you to jump on in here and, hey, maybe win, I don't know. Who did we have on that Panthers lid? Was that I was thinking of the Trevor Lawrence, but we had a Panthers one in here,
we had the Steve Smith, Indy league leader. We get Kuechly quite often as well. Keep it locked. We got Panthers.
Steve Smith with the ice. Yeah. Definitely.
Aaron Workman was asking what's left in the vault. Great question, Aaron. We have here left in the vault 7 boxes. In addition, in those 7 boxes include the $50, the $100, and the $300 store credit vault key. In addition to, where's my vault? Kurt Warner on that incredibly clean Arizona Cardinals Speed Flex, that Kurt Warner loop-de-loop. autograph right there. And then Eddie George, unphotographed Eddie George. So yeah, Aaron, we got Eddie George, Kurt Warner on a Speed Flex, and a $300 vault key out there in the vault. There you go. It's Braves love going out there as well. All that love going around. You'd love to see it. You love to see it. Mike got that next practice squad box break up and listed.
Yes.
That next double.
That is good to go.
We are...
I thought you were talking about the mic in the chat. Now we got multiple mics.
I know. We got 22 boxes left in there, 11 headliners left. Both Speed Flexes still remain in that practice squad. Practice. It's the practice squad. Looks like we are one away in the jerseys. Let's unleash some laundry upon us today. One away in the jerseys. What else are you looking to see, Mike? We already hit,
yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, we hit what
Yeah,
I wanted
what's
to
next
see
for
already,
you
so
then?
I got to come up with something else.
Yeah.
I would say I would like to definitely see that Mike Evans in the league leaders, just because it looks like that sunset we were talking
that
about
sunset
earlier.
chrome.
But you also got pulled up the Jonathan Taylor right there. And that was one of the ones that I wanted to see even going back to last week. So I'll add that into my mix. I'll smuggle that one in there as well. So definitely those two. Both Speed Flexes, two very different Speed Flexes. One a custom rip with a bunch of horseshoes on it. You got the constellations that are going around there with that like star pattern along the edges of the rips. But then the Mike Evans, of course, that's that two-tone with the old and the new colors for the Buccaneers, the red and the orange, and it looks like a real nice Tampa Bay sunset.
Hold on, let me navigate on over to that. I'm not doing my job well.
That's okay. We were talking about that. Jonathan
Don't
Taylor
tell
too.
my bosses. Where is this the one? Yeah. Oh, nailed it. Got it in one. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. I can watch that go around all day. You spin me round, baby, right round, like a record, baby.
Right, round.
Right, round. Boy, pardon me if it sounds like I was at a 3-day music festival.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
You don't say.
I gave Common enough guff for not singing from his diaphragm. What excuse do I have?
See, now I want to go to Riot Fest next year, even though without knowing the lineup, just so that,
Well,
because I had FOMO this year, but
lucky for you, tickets are already on sale.
yeah, well, I am going to wait for a lineup, of course. I'm not going to go that crazy, but
That's the thing that we say that every year, and then every year it's just like, well, I guess we got to do all 3 days.
but now that the Boomers fell short,
Yeah.
I want them to win the championship next year, which means another deep run, which means it'll probably coincide with Riot Fest again, and then
Maybe it won't.
maybe they'll be on the road. Oh yeah, because next year would be on the road because the Frontier League does something interesting where each year doesn't matter who's got the better record when it comes to the championship. They alternate East and West. So this year's it was games 3, 4, and 5 at the West. Next year, 3, 4, and 5 would be at the East. Whoever comes out of the East doesn't matter. But I need the Boomers to come out of the West, but then at that point, depending on where they would be, I would probably travel at that point. I'm too invested into this. And my White Sox are still not doing anything next year. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'd be traveling at the MLB level just yet. So
Hey, consider that a blessing.
yeah, it's actually more fun with these minor league teams because like you be a little bit more personable with them. It's a community, you know. Sometimes these professional leagues are a little high, which is why I feel like
A little more buttoned up.
some people are robbed when it comes to football because you have college and schools are very particular about their athletes because they got to protect them. They're still students and stuff like that. You go lower and it's high school. That's a little weird, but you don't have exactly a minor leagues for football.
No.
Which is why, for a while, whatever that XFL and the USFL were trying to do,
which
like,
is
I was
still
kinda-
going on, right?
Yeah,
And it is kind of
yeah.
a developmental situation,
Right.
but
more
yeah,
so for
there's
guys that are coming back and
not
still
really a
want to
lot of
play.
infrastructure the same way like baseball and
Right.
basketball and
I kind
hockey
of wish there was
have.
that element to it,
Yeah.
but they don't even need it. You know?
Mike, yeah. So it's completely random. We have very little to do with that process, really, whatsoever. They send you a one of those 50 random boxes, and by the way, because even though you are new here, Mike, something you do need to know is we're just trying to give away store credit at every opportunity.
Right.
So order that box, and when you get that, record yourself opening it up any way you feel most comfortable. Honestly, a lot of people don't feel comfortable on screen recording themselves. There's ways you can go about it, and kind of do it without, kind of do it with real anonymity. So yeah, no PYT or anything like that. It is a random team helmet. There are speed flexes in there, and it's not going to be anything short of a full-size authentic. And Brian here, well, Rip, looks like you survived Riot Fest. Barely, but wondering, was Billy Corgan's NWA Wrestling there at Riot Fest? They were there for the first 2 days. Saw Aaron Stevens heel it up for the crowd.
That has to do with Billy Corgan?
He owns the National Wrestling Alliance.
Did not know that.
He's owned it for years. He's owned it almost as long as I've been up here. That was one of the first wrestling shows I went to. Was like a actually no, this is back when he owned Revolution Pro Wrestling, and we went to go see a show at like a plumber's hall, which was great. Hey, what's happening, Nelly? Happy Monday. Good morning.
Well, so this is interesting because I just interviewed the deputy commissioner of the league that I was at last night, the Frontier League, and he is friends through a friend with Billy Corgan.
I mean, in Chicago, who was?
Yeah, right. And so I was joking with him that like I was gonna skip the championship games and go to Riot Fest, and he was like, "You can." He's like, "I'm not holding you here." I'm like, "Yeah, but like I cover this. Like I should be a part of this, So I didn't even realize that. I'm sure. Well, he was, of course, he's Chicagoan as well. Yeah. Well, that's not necessarily a given, but he is local, and he was saying that. He was like, I knew Riot Fest was going on. I'm sure he knew a little bit more because I didn't realize that we did take a look at that wrestling. And that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
to
fun.
see it in person. I'm not the biggest like WWE or AEW fan, but even whatever that was, I was like, oh,
There's so few things better in this world than live up close wrestling. Like on an independent level, whatever it may be, like it's enthralling and engaging. You can't help but stare at it.
Right.
For the longest time, Riot Fest just kind of like, they always had wrestling, but they would always have like wrestling that they just kind of threw together themselves, to which local Chicago independent wrestling company, Freelance Pro Wrestling, which they in themselves are a very punk rock forward outfit. They've been trying to hook up with Riot Fest for years now. And so when I got there and saw the first time Riot Fest actually partnered up with a wrestling league and it was NWA and not Freelance, I chuckled to myself. It should have been Freelance. It still always should be Freelance. Shane, buddy, sorry, man. You weren't the only one that really wanted this helmet. Aaron Workman wanted it as well, and he got it. And Shane, hopefully no stranger to the break room. We'll have some pretty sweet Urlacher stuff coming back through here. No doubt. As unique as this one, I don't know. This is crazy. But yeah, man, as you should have been wanting it. It is a wantable helmet.
Yeah.
And Chuck, I know I missed Joe as well. I certainly did. But big ups to Ricky for filling in for me. Rain Man Ricky, get it done. My guy. I honestly would have loved to have brought Joe with me to Riot Fest. I'm sure Joe would have had a lovely time seeing Jawbreaker.
Beach Boys probably.
I
with-
mean, I was, going a little more punk rock for Joe.
Is
Because
Joe
Joe's a
more
hardcore
punk rock?
guy. No, I'm kidding. He would have loved the Beach Boys and that's it.
Oh. I was like, I've met Joe. I think his personality style.
Nah,
fits with
man. Joe would have been there for Guar.
that. Ooh, okay.
God.
I was there for Guar last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told this story on here before, but I sat through a Guar show not knowing who or what they were.
Oh, that's the best way to do it.
And it was because Rob Zombie was coming on afterwards. And
Yeah.
I was there for Rob Zombie.
That just makes sense.
And I got very close for
Yeah, you
Guar.
did. Yeah, you
and
did.
was like, wow, can you imagine once these people file out how close I'm going to be for Rob Zombie? And yes, I was on the railing for Rob Zombie, which was amazing. However, did not know what I was getting into with Guar. So got a little drenched. Charles, you should have brought me with you. Yeah, Charles, listen, if I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to be able to use my ticket for the majority of this weekend, it was a free ticket, I would have sent it your way. The funny thing, too, is, and I don't know if Riot Fest is listening, you got some loopholes here because what they gave me was a QR code ticket. And I asked the lady, I said, what if I was to leave during a day and then, like, come back later that same day? She's like, yeah, it'll scan as many times as you need to.
Yep.
So I could probably just send that QR code out to literally everybody and anybody could use it. I think it just probably wouldn't scan back to back. But like, who's to say I didn't give it to like 20 different friends?
Who's to say?
I did give it to one friend, but he did not end up using it. So he didn't end up using it. You'll appreciate this. He didn't end up using it because he did have friends at Riot Fest. It was friends of mine that I was with Friday, but he didn't go Sunday. I had sent him my ticket, and then he posted a picture on his Instagram story that he was at Riot Fest. And I was like, oh, so he did get to use my ticket. That's so great. Well, he texted me later. He goes, no. He goes, our other friend that was there just took a picture of the stage and sent it to me so I could post it on my story as a decoy. Because we have another friend. Every September 21st, my friend Nick, who is orchestrating all of this, he goes and gets our friend Angelo, like when he's not looking, when he's not expecting it. And he goes, hey, Ange, do you by chance remember what today is? And then starts playing Earth, Wind, and Fire's September.
Yeah, September. Yeah.
And so Angelo thought for sure he was going to get let off the hook this year because Nick was already at Riot Fest. Nick took a video. He shows up, keys into their gym because he goes to the same gym, goes up to the machine that Angelo is working at from behind, and there's no mirror in front, and just comes around and is like, hey, buddy, do you by chance remember? And Angelo's like, are you kidding me? Like, I thought you were at Riot Fest. And no, turn this song off. So much so to the point that he started to hate the song, which I don't know how you can hate the song.
I hate the song as well.
What? You do?
For very personal reasons. The Beach Boys were fun. Didn't stay for the whole time, Nelly. Had to bop around, but the Beach Boys were cool, man. It was cool to see them, you know? Mike Loveless, Brian Wilsonless, but John Stamos full.
Yeah.
I'm
going to hate that song now, too. I heard it played too many times last night. It's going to be bad memories. 6-5 in the 9th, man. I'm still not over it. It hurts. It hits me in the soul. They took a 5-4 lead, too. Solo home run from one of my buddies on the team.
So here's why I hate that Ding Dang song. For 5 years, I ran a podcast marathon for charity called Pod Slam. It always took place around third weekend of September, around there, end of September.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can hear what's coming.
My fifth and final year in 2019, I'm reaching out to all the past shows that we wanted to have back. I'm like, every other show. Sorry, like 3 of our guys have a wedding we're going to. Sorry, 3 people from the show have a wedding. Sorry, we can't make it that weekend. There's a wedding. I'm like, why are there so many weddings
End of September.
this weekend?
End of September.
Specifically on this day. And it was September 21st. And whenever it lands on a weekend, you better know that it is a popular wedding weekend.
Yeah.
So that's why I hated that song.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, and everybody wants to play that at their wedding regardless of what the day is, but when it's actually that day, like, you might be hearing it 3 or 4 different times.
Oh, you know what? Mike Love is there. Sorry. I don't know why I thought Mike Love passed. Mike Love was there. Thank you for keeping me honest, Nelly. We are one away in the Jersey break, still, somehow, believe it or not. And we are halfway in that mini. So let's keep it rocking and rolling, gang. Off to clearly a hot start with this Brian Urlacher Authentic Custom. Let's keep the start hot with some breaks, baby. So here, if I must, I got to do what I got to do. If I must, I'll drop the Jersey link in there. If anyone, just wants to go. Drop that mini in there. A lot of minis left, baby. A lot of minis. All right. How's the Haunt World going, Mike?
Haunt World is good. We're back at it today now that baseball season is over, so it's a quick transition, not even 24 hours later. And, I mean, we had already started, of course. We started back in August building, but this week is going to be a big week now that most of these sports things are over. We're back to building. We're going to get corn stalks today, and a lot of them, to make like a corn maze. And then we are building Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday between the raindrops.
That's how you build your house. For us, we get corn restraining orders.
Oh.
Instead of corn
Maze?
stalks.
Oh. I didn't pick up on that. I would make the excuse that it's too early, but I just genuinely, that just flew so far over my head.
No, that's all right, man.
It was like that triple in the ninth last night.
I'm too dry.
No. What was I gonna say? The weekend will be fun. I will be guest acting at Disturbia Haunted House on Saturday night.
Do you consider yourself an actor?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get
I
didn't mean to get Jiminy Glick on you
there.
No.
So do you consider yourself an actor?
It is a very different type of acting,
Yeah.
though. But you have to your improv skills come super in handy. Not that I have those same improv skills, but
You ever taken a
you have to
class?
be able to. No, I would like to.
You should.
I should learn from you. But
I would. Trust me, dog. I wish I was still teaching.
you got to be quick on the fly when these people, because at haunted houses, like they want to get you with the quips, or they
Yeah.
want to talk back to you and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like you got to be able.
Oh,
to
that's
dish it
how
out.
I cope in
Which-
those, because I am a little bit of a scaredy cat, and so I'll go in and it's just all defenses up, but it's just like my anti-bullying defenses.
Yeah.
Like go around the corner, it's just like, hey, hot dog, there you are. What's up, my guy? You're looking
Yeah.
great.
Well, I'll be on the line, so I'll be up front, so you get plenty of time with me. If you're free Saturday, you have a show Saturday night at IO?
What is this Saturday night? I believe I
Saturday
do.
night is the 27th?
Yes, I have a show.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, if you're
Yeah,
free,
I will be working.
come on by, because Disturbia will be popping, and I get to be out on the front line, so I get more time with people, too. That's another thing. Like, when you're in the house, like, it just might be a jump scare or something like that. Now, I'm
get
in
up in the
people's faces,
line
and I got to be able to get some dialogue back and forth. Now, there are some characters that are silent.
Yeah.
That, their dialogue is through their motions and their actions.
You know
So,
what
yeah,
this? You know what?
acting to a
You know what
sense.
this kind of just like dawned on me. What this is? It's basically like metal Tina and Tony's Italian Wedding. Have you ever seen a production of Tony and Tina's Italian Wedding?
I have not.
Where you're basically, it's like dinner theater, and you're basically like guests at the wedding, and all the actors are acting the wedding out around you.
I have not seen
You're
that.
basically like one of the actors like at the wedding at Tony and Tina's, making it an immersive experience.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out. That sounds very similar.
Yeah.
What it does sound similar to what we did earlier today is
A
we
break?
did a break in the practice squad
what?
double and pulled a jersey. Now we have a straight up jersey.
Now it will be a jersey guaranteed.
Yeah. So jerseys are 9 boxes to go, 5 headliners, and we've got that ready to go for you there.
There we go. Chucky, Nelly, that doesn't flow well. Nelly, that's a great question. I do not know. That is a Mike Martis marketing question.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I could throw another question at Mike. I know he's on the road though.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that as we wind down here in September, it'll probably be towards the end of the month. Because hey, we might get a submission on September 30th.
All
right?
I know is we did vote, or at least for last month's.
Right.
So if you see your name on the screen, please hit me up with a box number or a wheel request. I'm talking Austin Bretner, Derek Dugan, Andy Mann, Marcus Contreras, Shane Allen, Eric Linnell, Andrew Barros, and Eric Linnell again closing us out. Derek and Andrew, welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're still watching, please love to know, introduce yourself. We would love to know how you found your way to us, who you like to collect, team-wise, player-wise, for the personal collection, all that good stuff, man. Derek and Andrew, welcome in. Also, if anyone wants to drop me a box number, those box numbers are flowing like a river on our ticker under here. Jerseys coming in on the right of your screen. Any one of these box numbers will do. 9 boxes left, 5 headliners, Ty Law, Michael Irvin, Troy Polamalu, Baker Mayfield, Roger Craig. So hit me up with a box number or a wheel request. Box number or a wheel request. Either Austin, Shane, thank you very much. Box number 11. These go to 11. Well, actually, the boxes, they go to 30, but y'all know what I mean. It's a reference. We all love our pop culture references, don't we, folks? All right. Head on over to our Scrambleizer. Let's get all mixed up in here. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. 6 times this morning, 6 times on the Rambleizer. And don't forget, bonus half hour of footage today. Bonus half hour of streaming today across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. 6 times around we go. Best of luck, everybody.
It's the Blu-ray Deluxe Edition.
It's the Blu-ray, yeah. From 11 to 11:30, it's Director's Commentary on Ultimate Autographs Mondays. All right. There we have it. 6 times around on the randomizer. Let's get our names in our divisions. Shane, NFC North. NFC South, Eric Linnell. NFC East, Andy Mann. NFC West, Eric Linnell. AFC North, Derek Dugan. AFC South, Austin Bretner. Breitner, I should say. Should I say? You tell me, Austin. AFC East, Marcus Contreras. And AFC West, Andrew Barros. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Box 11 of 30 here in our Jersey series. Pardon me. Let me wet the whistle.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just that post-ride voice, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's running on empty. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, buying along. And that's right. We got Will Shields. If there wasn't a more perfect name, PSA certified, the Hall of Fame, Will Shields.
Nice.
One of the best names for an offensive lineman of all time. Get Hall of Fame just for that alone. Yeah, man. Will Shields, PSA or JSA, excuse me, on the certification. AFC West. Andrew Barros. I'm gonna not mangle it one day. Andrew Barros. First play, first dub here with Ultimate Autographs. Andrew, congratulations. That's a legend right there. Steven and I came up with a fun ad on how to, properly spotlight offensive lineman signatures. Have quarterbacks playing these. You hit someone like Will Shields, if you're a quarterback, like who can use some time these days? Caleb Williams, Jordan Love. It's like, oh yeah, I got the Will Shields. God, I would have loved to have a Will Shields in front of me these days.
Oh, I see what you're
Yes,
saying. Okay.
quarterbacks. Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
It's the morning.
I was like,
I need
what do
those
you mean by-
synapses firing,
but
baby.
but the advertisements. I say, okay, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I was like, where are you going with
Who
this?
else would appreciate offensive lineman autographs more than quarterbacks?
Right. And
Crying
our
out loud.
customers.
You
And
gotta
our
lead the
customers.
horse to water here.
Hey, I drank eventually.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the water's okay, it's fine.
What's up with this liquid?
Why is this not what's a Voss or what's another fancy water?
Fiji.
Fiji. Yeah, well, I would like this to be Fiji,
Some Evian, please.
but I'll take it. How many times has this been purified?
What about distilled?
Distilled water, yeah. Hey, we had 2 newcomers and 2 winners.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. We have a 3rd newcomer. Derek, unfortunately, did not snag that jersey there. But, oh, and Dylan was in that first break. But, hey, newcomers in the practice squad and the jerseys. Nice to see you guys breaking in.
Yeah, and
keep going because, look, it could happen on your first. It'll maybe happen on your
well,
second.
they say 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a trend. I'd like to find out what this is.
Yeah.
As far as new folks playing and winning with us. So if you're new out there, you're thinking about jumping in one of these breaks, you've been watching, kind of getting a feel for how the game goes and whatnot, now might be the time to get in a break because new folk are locking down dubs, Mike. They're locking them down.
And we are back open on the break page in those jerseys, but also in that practice squad. So you're more than welcome to jump into either.
You want to take this one, Mike?
Very good, Bob. Very good. If you're jumping in the chat and you see Bob's message, he said, "Morning all. Did you hear about the Hispanic fireman who named his twin sons Jose and Jose B?" I get it.
Not gonna lie. Weird thing to name that second kid.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Wouldn't you have gone with like Engine 62 or like Fire Truck or
Oh, it's all falling apart already, Mike. Don't think that hard about it.
what about
Bob Boulay, good morning to you, our friend.
Fire Hydrant,
I hope you are having a fantastic day here.
Burning Building? Might be a little negative connotation there, right?
It is yet another little mini marathon Monday, extending each show by half an hour just to help you cope with a Monday. You know, you come in from Sunday with all those Sunday scaries.
I'm having withdrawals. I need to cope. I did have withdrawals this weekend.
Dooming about how bad Monday's gonna be. Oh, Monday, never great, never great. Well, hey, to help ease that wound, to be the salve of content for you, we're on the air an extra hour each show today.
It was weird to not be here on a Sunday for once. And then, of course, Friday, the previous Friday, I had filled in for Ricky, so it was much longer Friday for me. And then this Friday was short. So it was almost like I wasn't here at all this week, and I missed you guys.
And it'll be a while till your Sundays again, right?
It might not be Sundays at all anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that fold
I mean, we'll
unfolds.
see. You might still pop in to
Yeah.
cover something or something.
I'll
along
hopefully
the way.
take more on during the week. That's fine by me. We'll see.
Montez, good morning. I like Montez's style. Gets right to the point. What headliners are in the high roller? Excellent question. We have 3 crates left. 3 headliners remain. The Kurt Warner with the loop-de-loop NFC West special, Cardinals, Rams, greatest show on turf. I ain't done yet. Got a lot left in the tank in that Cardinals Super Bowl. That's a beautiful piece right there. Stunning. Stunning, I say. Also, Sunshine down in the Sunshine State. Trevor Lawrence on the Clemson Jaguars ripped. You got that Jags rave down on that bottom layer. Lawrence in 16 along the top with the color match visor. Jaguars, bells and whistles. Beautiful piece right there for Duval County. And then let's take a little trip to Charm City right here. Get off at BWI and take a little trip down to the Inner Harbor. Get the water taxis, the Science Museum, got the aquarium over here, World Trade right there. Phillips is over here. Let's get some crab cakes. Let's go. For the Ray Lewis, should I say. Ray Lewis, the league's leading all-time tackler. That's what's up in the high roller, Montez. Hope that helps. As the high roller. So have at it. Bob following up here. Mike, your virtual avatar bride finished her 4 Madison Square Garden shows last night. Her guest star last night was Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, nice.
I hope Lenny didn't have any wardrobe malfunctions as he's had in the past.
That seems like those two would just go together, you know?
I
like
say
Lenny
so.
Kravitz and Dua Lipa. I feel like they're a cut of the same cloth. Not to be, throwing a pun out there based on what you just said about the wardrobe malfunctions, but yeah, that was probably an awesome show too.
Shout out Dua Lipa.
Yeah, my wife.
His wife.
One of them.
Who are the others?
Tate McRae.
Who is this harem, Mike?
Madison Beer. I will not stand for this Justin Herbert's guy. He's having a great season.
These names you're throwing out there are just over my head. I'm catching none of these. If you're dropping names, I am not bending over to pick them up.
You don't know who Madison Beer is?
Nope. What would I know her from?
She's dating Justin Herbert, but also she's a singer.
Got nothing.
Oh.
I don't listen to music, Mike.
Yeah, that's a lie. You went to Riot Fest. You listen to some music.
I know. I went to Riot Fest and listened to all artists that I listened to back when I used to listen to music. That's the beauty about Riot Fest. They're all old artists, or my generation.
I am a podcast guy now, but
Yeah, podcasting took it out of me.
The darkness takes over in me, and I just
Sure.
I haven't caught up on my podcasts in like months.
I know. It's nothing worse than falling behind on your podcasts.
The anxiety builds.
It does. Oh, that queue anxiety is real. Very, very real. Also real, we are fast approaching the top of the hour here in the Midwest. It is 10:57 a.m. Central Standard Time. Coming to you live from the Ultimate Autographs Break Room. It's your host, Rip Camelucci. It's your co-host and producer, Mike Napolitano. We're rocking and rolling. We've done some practice squad. We've done some jerseys. We are here to break for you whatever your heart's desire. We're here to fulfill it. So head on over to ultimateautographs.com. Secure your spots in our breaks. Let's take a little tour of the break page real quick. Those minis, 4 to go. I know, Eric, I know you're out there playing this morning. And look, a few laws here of the break room. One, Eric's love a mini. I'm not trying to call you out, brother, but, past performance and all. If this ain't your steez anymore, all good. Just say the word. But we still have Ray Lewis, Warren Moon. We're my Oilers fans. We had a lot of Houston people here last week. John Elway. Speaking of the South, man, let's get some cattle drives going. Let's ride them bucking Broncos. Troy Aikman on that slate right there. Puka Nacua tearing it up in the league this year already. Curtis Martin, best signature in the game on that Patriots flashy flash. Then Calvin Johnson, Megatron, transforming down to the small version of that Lions lid right there. Ricky Williams, Michael Vick, Anquan Bolden in the secondary headliners. Practice squad. We did this double mere moments ago. Hit that Brian Urlacher authentic as well as a John Taylor jersey. Still available in this practice squad. Dramatic pause. Got Jamar Chase on that white alternate Bengals mini with that orange thick pen. I think that looks fantastic. Jim Kelly on the rave. Double him up with Dan Marino on the jersey for the AFC East in the double. Still, so many double up opportunities available, laying in the cut, as they would say. Depending on what that Ricky Williams is in the unphotographed section, could also be a Dolphin double up right there. Myles Garrett, double him up with Jamar Chase or Zay Flowers. Myles Garrett single-handedly buoying that Browns defense to wins. them and the special teams. Double them up with either Jamar Chase or Zay Flowers, the wide receiver number 1 in Baltimore. Get him on a speed flex. Hot dog. 51 for the single, 102 for the double for a speed flex. Mama mia, Zay Flowers. Get your flowers on that speed flex. Depending on what Anquan Bolden is, could be a double up with Anquan Bolden as well. And then, Eddie George also on the speed flex up there. AFC South hit on the Oilers. Speed flex would be for the Titans. Anquan Bolden, Joe Theismann, Ricky Williams, all still available. Unphotographed secondary headliner in the practice squad. Plenty of double ups still on the table. Speed flex series. We got one league leader, and it's called League Leader for a great reason. Features only players who have tied or led the league in various statistical categories. Categories are passing, rushing yards, receiving touchdowns, sacks, and interceptions. Participants in the series will accumulate these stats, and you are the participants, by the way. At the end of the series, the leaders in each category will have an entry into a drawing for a Swarovski Crystal Patrick. It's because I was staring right at it. Swarovski Crystal Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex. That's what it looks like right there. It's a standard, a standard red crystallized Patrick Mahomes. Hand crystallized. No other way to do it, folks. They don't make a machine to do that, I don't think. Finally, off the schneid, the Kansas City Chiefs, Patty Mahomes. You could also end up hitting Patty Mahomes in this series and then winning Patrick Mahomes in the giveaway. Also still available here, and we'll look at the videos in a bit. That Barry Sanders, TJ Watt, Calvin Johnson, Chris Johnson, CJ2K. We got Tom Two Ways on the Bucks and on the Patriots. You could double up Tom Brady with that Mike Evans Sunset Chrome. Absolutely gorgeous. Lawrence Taylor on the Rocket Pop Chrome. DeMarcus Ware, Custom Rip, 2-time sack leader. Randy Moss, Stray Cash Homie on the Winter Warrior. Patrick Mahomes on that Ghost Chromes as well. Hit that Julio Jones last night. Here's that Barry Sanders. Absolutely filthy Narnar Shred Town. You know what I'm talking about. Got that signature on the sweet spot, color matching visor. You got all these little Lion Kings just cannot waiting to be king. Fantastic lid from the Motown Monster. CJ2K, this is sweet and dandy right here with that like desert sand on the bottom, but you got that beautiful best color in sports, baby blue, the chromed out visor, even though you got like some tinting of blue going on there. CJ2K emblazoned across the top with the 2,000-yard rusher. Not to mention that judged up autograph right there. Let's just look at that. Oh, it's beautiful the way they get that paint around the signature. Incredible. Still, I'm not done. TJ Watt on the two-tone Permanente Brothers special. There's probably fries up in that speed flex right there for the Pittsburgh Steelers, TJ Watt. There's that ghosty chrome Patty Mahomes right there. Chiefs Kingdom across the top. That black and white and chrome for Patrick Mahomes, the 3-time Super Bowl winner, league MVP several times over. Here's the sunset chrome for one of the greatest Bucks of all time, the Gabote. Here, Mike Evans signing on the sweet spot. Never not had a 1,000-yard season receiving. Man's quarterback proof. Not that he's got too many quarterbacks to be proof of, but Mike Evans right there in Tampa Bay. Also, a fantastic two-tone chrome right here. The Rocket Pop special. Lawrence Taylor, one of the baddest men to ever do it. Don't be fooled by how delicious this helmet looks. Lawrence Taylor on that sweet spot. Giants. Oh, and also may I mention the era-appropriate Giants logo. Still there. Adrian Peterson, Edgerrin James, Terrell Davis, Ed Reed, Kurt Warner. And you know, gang, you know, we don't just let anybody sign these speed flexes. So even the and more monsters, the bonus bangers, the hidden gems, Mike and I are still going to be acting like complete nincompoops, getting excited over truly awesome stuff. What else we got happening here? Jerseys already down to 6 to go. 6 to go.
Yeah.
We're 8 boxes left, 5 headliners. So again, I stress this even more. You don't often see ratios like this in the jerseys. So if you're in the market for a Ty Law, a Michael Irvin, a Troy Polamalu, a Baker Mayfield, that's a hot one to get right now, or a Roger Craig, get in the jerseys. 5 headliners, 8 boxes, jerseys on fire. Get at them. 6 spots remain. $51 in the practice squad could nail you a Raven speed flex, one of the best standard speed flexes out there on the market. A young up-and-coming wide receiver. Stash that one away. Could be worth nice bucks down the line, especially with the way that Ravens offense is going, man. Can't wait to see them tonight. It's going to be a heck of a game. Who do you got tonight, man? Lions, Ravens.
I've got the Ravens just because I think they want to. It's been a couple weeks now removed since that early Bills loss, but 1 point, 41-40. I think the Ravens are going to want to get as many wins as they possibly can.
Ravens, that's a team that didn't have any issues with that Cleveland defense.
Yeah, and I think they're going up against a really tough opponent in the Lions. However, I don't know if the Lions are on that level yet. We've seen the Ravens go deeper into the playoffs the last few years. So I think they're still going to big brother them a little bit. But hey, I would not be surprised if this Dan Campbell Lions team is finally going to establish themselves and beat the Ravens on prime time on a Monday Night Football and say, hey, it's us now, you know?
Yeah. No shortage of energy from either of those coaches.
No, that's true.
Jay Krulshish dropping in the chat. How does this work exactly? Jay, so glad you asked. We have a brief explainer here at the top of our live break page, which I'll link here in the chat, make things a little easier. If you need a little bit more of an in-depth explanation, we have a YouTube video here to the right. Of course, always, depending on the way you learn, watch a few breaks, see how it goes down. There are a lot of moving parts here, so no shame in that game. Or dive in. A jersey break, it's only $29 to get in. Pretty good ratios. And some great jerseys you could still get. Depending on where you're at as a player, it's always to start out with. If you want to start out with a splash, hit up the diamonds. You're never going to get any duds in the diamonds. You're always going to have a full-size authentic helmet or better. Not sure how well-versed you are in the different levels of helmets that there are, but we still do have Marshall Faulk on this full-size throwback Rams authentic, as well as this chrome John Elway full-size Speed Flex. Speed Flexes are going to be your top of the pops as far as autographed helmets go. And it's John Elway, man. 2-time Super Bowl winner, absolute legend. Jay Krulshish, by the way, please introduce yourself a little bit more. How'd you find us? Who you like to collect? Player-wise, team-wise? Who's your squad? But basically how it works, we'll check out the jerseys here. There are 8 spots in each break. As you see here, just to this side, we have all 8 NFL divisions. There are 8 spots available in each break. So for the jerseys break, for example, there's already 2 spots left. So 6 remaining. Once that's down to 0, sold out, I'll then ask all the names that bought into that spot, into that break, for a box number. Those box numbers are scrolling along our ticker. See what I mean by it's a lot of moving parts?
Yeah.
but it's a lot of great reward as well. So these are scrolling along the bottom. Ask for box numbers. Get box numbers only from the players in that break. We grab that box. We randomize your names 6 times. That's what this dice roll's for. It's different every show. And then we open that box. And whatever team is in that box and comes out, whatever division that aligns with, that is who, at long last, at the end of the day, receives this phenomenal, certified, guaranteed, authentic merchandise. Because that's all we do here at Ultimate Autographs. With our whole chest, hot dog. Game day, that's our Chase Wheel Spin. Some great speed flexes still available in here, such as the illustrious TJ Watt, one of the best defensive minds in all the game right now on the field. That is TJ Watt, one of the best defensive families. And then this, just came across this recently. Big Pats fan. Right on, man. Oh, well, Jay Krulish, not sure what your budget is, but if you're a Patriots fan, we'll start here. In the jerseys, we got the legend Ty Law still available. Ty Law in the jerseys, $29 for a spot. If you found your way here by some advertising, I'm willing to bet little dollars to a few donuts that there was potentially a promo code. Let's freaking go AFC East, says Marcus. Hey, Marcus, what's happening, dude? That pick and new here. Yeah, man. Marcus, you already won today that John Taylor jersey in the practice squad double. So, yes, I do. I see it. It seems like a lot of fun. Hey, man, Jay, just ask around. You'll, you ain't got to ask us. I mean, we're getting paid and we're biased for it anyway, but everyone else here in the chat, just, hey, what's it been like? And, we call them testimonials in the business. Testimonial after testimonial after testimonial.
What'd you call me?
I called you a testimonial. Great question, Jay. So, for a single box break, there's only one winner. One box, one winner. You'll see here, double box break. Ooh. So for that, where we would ask for one box from this ticker, we're getting 2 numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, we're asking for 2.
And so on and so forth. So, for example, we have our monthly specialty series, the High Roller, and it's that name for a reason. All these beautiful customized speed flexes here. This is a triple box break. This is a little different. It's organized by crates. So we have crate numbers and so on and so forth. But we open up 3 boxes, 3 potential winners. And if you see a quad box break, that is going to be our most expensive. But it's the only place you can win up to 4 times yourself. There could be 4 separate winners, or you can, as we like to say, quadruple up. So like this Speed Flex series, you see it's going to be 4 times the price as a single. But again, you come away with, a spot in the AFC East. Yeah, you can win a Tom Brady on a Speed Flex for the Patriots, which you did say you are a fan of. Or you land in the NFC South, you could end up winning the Tom Brady and the Mike Evans, which are both still available. There's also a great Jay and Marcus. You'll learn that a lot of these series also have a bunch of great, very fun gimmicks that go with them that you don't really need to even do anything more extra beyond just buying into the break. We'll take care of everything else for you. So, for example, this League Leader Speed Flex series, also, the reason why that price is so high, even the helmets that are not listed here, because as you see, there's 17 headliners, we like to call them. Out of 30 total boxes, 24 are remaining. So it's like, 17, 24. Who's the rest of that in there? We don't know, but we don't just let anybody sign speed flexes. We're not just letting your third string tight end for Arizona sign a speed flex. No shouts, no shade to the third string tight end for the Cardinals. But yeah, I'm sure you've already been reading this. Again, another example of how loaded these are going to be, because the whole series only features players that have led the league in stat categories. So we're talking high octane offensive and defensive monsters here. Passing yards, rushing yards, receiving yards, touchdowns, sacks, interceptions. They come with papers. They accumulate the stats. We'll take care of that. We'll accumulate that. And whoever has the most stats in each category gets an entry into a drawing for this bespoke, what are some words you would use to describe this, Mike? This Swarovski Crystal Mahomes Speed Flex.
I would say glamorous.
Glamorous.
Yeah, but like not in
saucy.
I was gonna say not in a Fergie way. Like in a man, you were at the top of the tops.
Well, not only is this just a bright and shiny object that a barracuda would be attracted by,
No, that's heart.
but the value of this thing is through the roof. Patrick Mahomes, he's one of the most valuable active signers today. That alone, on a regular old speed flex, Patrick Mahomes, 2,500, 3,000, right? Something like that on the open retail market. The labor on this is crazy. They don't make a machine. You can just stick this in and it bedazzles it. There's maybe a little bedazzling gun. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know? That's still by hand, baby. This is wild. It comes not just with the certificate of authenticity for the signature, but it also comes with the certificate for literally all the crystals on there. All right, what do we got here? Can y'all make sure I win the Mike Vick Vinny? The Mike Vick Mini. Oh, yeah, says Montez. Eddie George Speed Flex, LOL. Come on, buy up, folks. Buy up the brakes. Money comes and money goes, but your football heroes will be. Hey, that's just like in Sandlot. Legends live forever, man.
Yeah.
These autographs, these helmets, are the story of the league. These are the names that you're going to be bouncing your grandchildren on your knees one day, telling stories about. And how are you going to remember to tell these stories? You're going to look up on that mantle. You're going to look up in that display case, and you're going to start the story by going, did you know who Brian Urlacher was, the young one? Mike Napolitano, the fifth?
The fifth.
I'm thinking like in the future right here, man.
That'd be 4 generations down the line. But
yeah, I'm saying, man.
There you
Of course,
go.
you're passing those down, you know?
Family.
Family heirlooms and whatnot.
I will say, speaking of passing things down, they're passing all of these spots down to the very bottom because we were almost closed in both the jerseys and the minis. You were going back to how you were saying people were asking if it's a single box or a double box. The confusing thing with the minis is it may look like just, I'm sure it says it's listed now on there as a double, but we do always break 2 boxes for that price of $52. So $26 a spot, $26 a mini, but $52 a spot with a chance to double up right there. We are 2 away to go in that red zone mini. 6 spots have been taken up, so 2 more spots got to be bought in, and we'll do that break. And that is the same with the jerseys that are a single box break.
That's right, man. That's right. We are
so
close. We are on the edge of greatness. We are. So very excited. And we're 2 away in those. We're halfway in the practice squad single as well. That was what Montez was rallying the troops for, as well as the minis. Not quite in the business of making people win as it is up to, the break. I like to call this all football astrology here, as it were. Mike Philman finally got a box. Very excited for you to open that sucker up, that mystery box. Be sure, because they have us vote on them too. So they give us every video. And so be sure to film it and send it in to marketing. And I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what you hit, to be perfectly honest. No, I think Mike went and got that full-size personal series. So very excited to see what comes out of there. Because, all we can do is just talk about it. We don't know. We have no way of keeping up with it. So there we go. Let's see if we have, I think we may have closed the minis. So we got a wonderful mini break on its way. It's always a double. Let's see. Montez, I have a lot of nice jerseys. It's a fun break to be in. Absolutely. I mean, some great margins to be made there. I don't know how many folks are in this game to win money, but I do say it's all currency. I mean, you can end up spending $29 on a break and hit a $250 jersey. That's not too bad. And if you hit somebody that you don't collect personally and you don't know anybody that roots for that team, it's all currency. Make a friend in the chat by getting a trade together. You'll be surprised when you say, hey, I'm a fan of this team. How many folks, some of the regulars are going to pop in and just be like, hey, they don't have that on the board right now, but I can trade for this. I can sell it to you straight up. What a community. And yeah, hope Jay, are you Justin by any chance? Saying hopefully I get lucky on my first break. It's already happened twice today.
Yeah, we've had a couple of new customers getting their first wins on their first spots.
2 out of 3 of the boxes we've broken today, the items inside went to new folks. So that's what's up. Heels, so just to help out with someone that was asking about rewards earlier, thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody just, y'all the best. Someone was asking about rewards earlier. You do get an email, and in the email is your code. I just used one. Still not sure about the gift cards. I am looking. So that's also another great point you brought up there, Heels. We have just recently made a transition to a new system, a store credit system. So a lot of times you'll hear like, you'll see on the break page, gift card this, gift card that. We now do those in store credit. It is a lot easier and more streamlined in that you're not searching your email for a promo code. You're not potentially inputting it wrong or something like that. It is directly in your account, and it'll be there at checkout. You could check a box if you want to use it. If not, you can let those suckers accrue for a rainy day. That's what I like to do. But yeah, it is... That's the new kind of gift card system that we got going on here. Here for the collection. Right on, man. Right on. Love that collector gene, man. I have it. We all have it. Just depends on what it's for. Pardon the raspy voice today. That's a 3-day at Riot Fest voice right there. So one more spot on the jerseys, says Montez. 4 on the practice squad. Fill them spots. Let's break them before noon. I mean, that's the beautiful thing. We're giving you an extra hour on every show this Monday morning through the afternoon. So we'll be hopping off 11:30 if we are not rocking and rolling, which we more or less are. We got a double coming up. I need to get those box numbers from everybody. So this is double number 5. Mini number 5. If you see your name there on the screen, Alexander Villanueva, Jason Tyke, Antonio Montez, or Eric Safran, which, by the way, welcome in Jason. So happy to have you here. Please, Jason, if you are watching, let us know how you came about us, who you like to collect, player-wise, team-wise. Love to help you in any direction we possibly can. Montez asking for the wheel. So, in addition to calling box numbers, as some people like to take their destiny in their own hand, especially for something that has so little control over it. But for those who like to live life on the random side, please do. Oh, Antonio, please do. Get us ripping. I've already sipped all the coffee. Now all that's left, I came here to rip and sip, and I'm all out of sip. Box. We're going to get 2 for this. Box number 19. Do we have that in the minis? We certainly do. Box 19. Alex, I see your box calls here. They came in a little bit after Antonio's wheel call. So we see them in the order that we received them on the restream. And box number 24, we don't have in the minis. 23 is going to be the next closest. Great. So we do have 23. Delightful. All right, next step. For those watching for the first time, thank y'all. First of all, thank y'all so much for hanging out, finding us, giving us a shot, checking out what we're all about. And hopefully you're blown away at the level of awesome memorabilia that we have to lay before your eyes. Oh, still need to scramble eyes. Oh, I'm just so excited. We got all these new friends in here. All right, 6 times on the randomization. We roll a dice at the beginning of every show. Virtual dice, of course, to see how many times we randomize. Judge them up. Yeah, Antonio's pretty on the money about that. It seems to be like Twitch is the fastest, YouTube, and then Facebook. As far as like either lag or when the chats get in, but you know, you see sometimes some YouTube and Facebook folks like kind of have that like anticipatory. They like figured out like what the lag is sometimes. Here we go. We need 6 times, 6 times, 6 times. 5 and 6. Blammo. So, newcomers, you shall see. After that 6 times, shuffling up those names, we pop them into our divisions here. So you see, Alexander Villanueva, since you got 3 spots, I'll do them all at once. You have the NFC North, NFC West, and if anyone comes out of the AFC East, that's yours. NFC South, Antonio Montez, is along with the AFC North. Eric Zafran, NFC East and AFC South. And then lastly, 1 spot, new to the breaks, Jason Tyke in the AFC West. So let's get it, gang. Thanks for playing along, bouncing along, chatting along, singing my song. Who's it gonna be? Ooh. Oh. See, this just makes me want to see that Kurt Warner in the vault on the Cardinal Speed Flex because this Anquan Bolden on this standard Arizona Cardinals rep mini, the depth and dimension that this Cardinals red has, but to the naked eye, is absolutely gorgeous. On top of being, I mean, if not for Larry Fitzgerald, the best Cardinals wide receiver ever. And even then, second to Larry Fitzgerald, still one of the best. Made a splash his first time on the field and never looked back. Anquan Bolden, NFC West, so close to an AFC West first time winner, 3 out of 4. But it is Alexander Villanueva. Well done. Grabbing yourself the Anquan Bolden, heck of a wide receiver there, Arizona Cardinals.
Nice hit. That's a secondary headliner.
Indeed. That is a secondary headliner off the ground. All right, let me get this tagged up. Nice, says Eric Michael. Yeah, indeed. So many letters. Not complaining. I have them too. See? That was one of the ones Eric wanted. Well, Alexander, if this isn't something your heart is pumping about, there might be a trade on the table. All right, we're coming up on 11:30 here. So unless anything else is crack-a-lacking, might take a brief break. Come back. Won't be Mike over there. It'll be Steven Ryan.
We are 1 to go in those jerseys, though.
1 to go. Who wants the jersey glory?
We can
5
close
headliners.
that while we're getting this second box done here in the minis. That'd be nice and easy.
Montez needs that Vic helmet. Let's go. Yeah, that's an interesting one because you can narrow it down, but you kind of don't know exactly what division you need to be in if you want that Vic helmet.
Right.
So very, very interesting. Montez, AFC North and NFC South. So NFC South would do it. That's for sure. Box 23 of the minis. Close that jersey out. Otherwise, it'll be a pre-fill for Stephen Ryan and myself. Ooh. Oh. Well. What do these two guys have in common? They both played for teams that Kurt Warner played for. Puka Nacua!
Oh, nice.
Puka Nacua! Alexander Villanueva. Tried to do an Alexander Hamilton thing. Puka Nacua with the on-fire wide receiver right now. Fanatics on the cert. That was Beckett for the Anquan Bolden, as you can see here. Certifying, guaranteeing the autograph. Beckett on that cert. Fanatics for the Puka. Hot diggity dog, Alexander Villanueva doubling up. So what a wonderful example of what it looks like when you double up.
Right.
Doesn't have to be the same team, just got to be the same division. And you're going home with 2 items just like that. Hot diggity dog. That just makes me want to see that Kurt Warner in the high roller even more.
Yeah,
Am I
was
right?
gonna say, yeah, you were just talking about it, and then here we go pulling his other team. Nice.
Congrats all around indeed.
Great sportsmanship in the chat, too.
Man, I went to finally hit up that Tom Brady card vault in Wrigleyville.
Yeah, you were talking about
And
that.
they have
last
like a
week.
lot of memorabilia for sale around. Playing this break room, man. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
Like minis out there for like $300-400 for like
Ouch.
just guys.
Just, yeah, like not headliner guys, right?
I mean, a lot of headliner guys, but knowing how much you can get it with $52,
$52 versus like $300.
knowing this has sullied all of my knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could just imagine you walking in there going,
I'm just scoffing at everything.
we got this at the UA for way cheaper. Why would I ever go here?
Just standing outside with cards, like business cards, not trading cards. Where the bread at, Tom Brady? I want the bread. All right, gang-a-lang. Tell me we have closed that jersey. Come on, tell me something good.
I've not seen that.
Guys,
Although there's one spot.
Guys.
We might as well close it now.
one spot. You really gonna make me sign off with one spot? Oh my goodness. All right. I mean, we'll do it. I'll be back in literally 27 minutes just to do that jersey break. But I don't know. It's a matter of whether y'all want to do it now or later. I'll go ahead and start going into the outro. Yeah, Chuck, I saw that. I gotta figure out where exactly that Toys R Us is. And I gotta figure out how much money I'm gonna be okay with not having anymore.
Oh, it's back?
We'll see what form it is back in, because
I was gonna say.
back when Macy's bought it, they ended up opening like a bunch of Toys R Us's in their basements and whatnot.
Well,
And it was fine. But yeah, apparently they're opening brick and mortars again. We'll see. I got to do more research, but I trust me, Charles, I am well aware of it. Well, Mike, if we don't have another order in the next minute or so, I think we'll go ahead and Aurora, Illinois, where Wayne's World used to broadcast from.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Mike, how we doing? Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I mean, we're moving pretty nicely in a lot of different series, which is going to set you guys up nicely at noon.
Yeah.
We had a great show this morning. 5 different boxes, 2 in the double box for the practice squad, 2 in the minis, because we always do a double there unless it's down to just 1 remaining. And then, of course, a jersey in there as well. Some epic headliner hits. Of course, my hit of the show has got to be what we have still sitting out here, which is the Brian Urlacher Chicago Bears custom authentic. I mean, you don't typically see too many rips on authentics, but you see this one here. It's got the honeycomb pattern and the 54 on it and a visor. That is too nice to pass up on. I'm glad we've got Aaron Workman going home with what he wanted. But yeah, guys, great show, and I will see you tomorrow morning. It's been nice to talk to all of you guys as well.
Yeah, what a wonderful, engaging morning. We hit 100 chats. Great time. Always great when you can do that. So, yeah, I don't know that you can fire a brick with a mortar, but hey, that's what they call them. Awesome. Yeah, fantastic. Very fun show this morning here. Mike, phenomenal job as always. You dumb man.
No problem.
Did I mess up the...
Yeah, I got you.
There we go.
I'm not going to confuse shipping.
Thank you to, everybody here. Mike, you'll be back in here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. with your boy.
Yes.
For Rip and Mike back in the morning. I will be right here 25 minutes from now with Stephen Ryan on that producerial side of things. Thank you all very much for a great show. I'm going to drop that live break page in there one more time. Let's close up that jersey. Give us a pre-fill. You know it's going to close as soon as we sign off.
As soon as we sign
I guarantee you it's probably Bob just hanging over that checkout button. As soon as we sign off, sold. So fill up that jersey, fill up that practice squad single, and go crazy and other stuff. We didn't hit our game day chase wheel spin. What are you going to do? We try to give you more store credit every chance we get. And that was that chance. It is gone. So have a great rest of your day. Please, I was going to say, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Be back here.
Yeah.
Nothing bad's going to happen to you if you're just sitting at home watching breaks.
We won't change, Bob. I promise.
We won't. So for Bob, for Nelly, for everybody this morning, for Mike and myself, I'm Rip. Have a great half hour, less than that. I'll be here at noon, baby. Marathon Monday, never gonna stop.